Hi chat, one sec. I'm here now. Hi, hello, hi Aaron. Hi Ghost.
Alright, Kathy, I'm back. You good?
You came back at just the perfect time. I just actually turned on my mic on for stream.
How dare you? Like, what the hell? Like, why would you even do that? Like, on my birthday?
Can't believe your birthday's here, Peach.
I'm aging every other week, apparently.
Yeah, you're rapidly aging. How does it feel? You might be as old as me soon.
Yeah. 85.
Aw, you're off by a bit. How does it feel to be on your own?
My audio is on.
It feels really good, Aaron. How was delving into the narcissism?
Whoa, there's two of me.
Is
Whoops. There you go. I cleared that up.
Oh yeah, because the sheep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, did you get your phone replaced?
Yeah, I got my phone, and now I have a new keyboard.
Oh my god, everything.
Everything is expensive. Yay!
Yeah, you should give guys should give money. Give money, Peach.
Oh. No.
Yes.
Instead, you should send me copious amounts of like sour gummy worms.
Nah, if we give you gummy worms, then you can't read because you're too busy eating.
That's not true.
All right, gotta get my performance-enhancing drugs out of the way before we start.
Estrogen?
Yeah, duh. Wow.
Obviously.
How else am I supposed to sound like
salad.
my favorite girl-boy
Yummy,
thing?
yummy. Who's singing the Wiggles in my chat?
Are people singing the Wiggles? I can't see this.
Because I did it before. I looked. That came up before we accepted the collab chat. I thought it was funny. So now I have a new phone, and I think my phone will last longer. So I think we'll have the avatar all the way through. It's a really good phone. I think it's from what I tested. And I also have to get a new keyboard. Funny story about that. I may or may have not accidentally spilled water entirely on it. And it really messed up. If I didn't buy this other keyboard, there would have been no stream today. But we can't let that happen.
Yeah.
Stuff to do.
We gotta read the story.
I think, yeah. I'm pretty sure, yeah, Ooh, the one thing I didn't check is if the redeemed work. Let me pet Monty to make sure. Everything's good. Okay, we're good. We're cooking. Kathy, aren't you all? That's not the response I expected. You want to recap what we were doing?
Last time on Limbus Company, we got to Kanto 8, but before then we showed off our bingo sheets. We're playing Kanto
right.
Bingo.
I should probably show off that this is this is a new bingo sheet.
It's a new bingo sheet?
Updated. Well, no, it updated in real time because like I think I used the same file. So
I
have two. Day 1 patch and Don Yuri. We said that it was acceptable. So we said the Don Yuri goes through.
The judges had to deliberate a bit. We won't lie.
Yeah.
There was a little bit of a... We had to give a little bit of some, what's the word? We did a bit of, deliberating.
A little bit of...
We had to... Hi, Wolfie!
Hi, Wolfie.
So far, we're at 2 for each.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna win.
Nah, I'm gonna win. I'm gonna make you say, like, some heinous stuff. I'm gonna make you say...
I already do that. For free.
You know what? What if I, like, turn it around and I make you say something, like, really nice to yourself?
Peach, you are the...
You are the goodest of girls to ever girl. You're
so
good at
good.
girling, it's non-binary.
Yeah, we're
It's,
non-binding.
it's masculine the way you're such a good.
Are y'all limbusing y'all companies right now? I am. Make Peach say tongue twisters for an hour. I'd fucking fuck that up so hard.
We said it would only be a minute, so.
Oh really? Oh, okay, I didn't remember
Yeah,
that part.
we made it very, because I remember we were pretty tame on it.
Yeah. Also, let me know if all the audio's good. Same thing with Kathy. Make sure Kathy's audios are all good and whatnot.
Yeah.
Even though I appreciate you guys. I guess like recap what happened story-wise, guys.
We got to the Chamber of Red, where the Champion of Light was. Unfortunately, the Herald of Darkness showed up. Nah, we got to the what? The garden area, the place Honglu's home.
Dongyuan.
Yeah, we got there. We got to see Honglu's parents and guardians and wife apparently.
Or like, well, more like a. I wouldn't say it's his wife yet. I think they were like. I don't know if they were already married. I didn't catch that detail. I didn't. I don't think I really realized it. I know that they're already married through arranged marriage, or if that was his wife to be.
Yeah. We
She limits my company till a Yahoo.
We had a bit of trauma show up. And now we are at the first trial.
They killed Harry Potter.
Yeah, and Dawn had a bit of a moment. As our
Dawn had several
usually
moments.
has. Yeah.
Dawn has done 2 things so far.
Head over heels for
No, sorry, 3 things: eat food, react to Bloodfiend, and talk about Z.
Can we talk about like how much of a good life she's living after Kanto 7?
I'm glad she is.
She gets to
deserves
eat
it.
food, drink blood, Yuri, and like win. Like, my goat shouldn't be allowed all that. Also, thank you for the follow, Thrinkle. I need to figure out why my thing is not working.
Trauma. Yummy, yummy.
Yummy, yummy. I need to figure out why my overlay is not working. That's so...
What's going on in your overlay?
Wait, was this my overlay? That was my overlay. I'm so stupid!
You know, usually Twitch has
Drink
really
with
bad
Elliot is
ideas,
now following.
but I
Thank
like this
you.
collab chat thing.
Less
This is
than 3.
really helpful.
You want to hear why I couldn't figure out which one my overlay was?
Why is that?
My dumbass named it to just browser.
You're dumb.
Yeah, I'm gonna change that real quick. Alright, there's my overlay.
He's just short, so short they're pushing the limits of to their Schwarzschild radius. What?
There we go.
Yeah.
Alright,
1.5.
I got all my overlay is ready, and now we should be good.
We're open. Yay.
Alright, so I'm
go.
going to go start the thing.
Yeah, we're at NCorp. I'm gonna hit enter now. You're good?
나설 만한 곳이어야 할 겁니다.
Wait, we're not gonna talk about the fact that like it's called NCorp. Are we not like worried about this at all? Also, we don't know how long this stream is gonna be because there's been a lot of talking so far, and for all we know, the next fucking like 5 nodes are like, oh, fights.
Could you imagine if Crumbs shows up?
Oh my. If I win a mass, that's what it is. Also, Kathy, you're dead. If I remember correctly.
Alright, one sec.
I remember.
I have to channel my inner Yasuo. One sec. The homophobia is really setting in.
You think Yasuo is homophobic?
I mean, Yasuo players are extremely homophobic.
Hi, original.
Hi, Kaz.
Oh, it's Kaz. Hi,
Yeah.
Kaz.
You will address my chat by the correct name. Wench.
Something's wrong with the stream. Something's missing. I had a feeling.
Oh.
There it is.
Isn't
Woof.
Yasuo gay? Yasuo is literally shipped with Ari like constantly. I don't think they're gay.
No. That's not it. What is it then?
Peach start barking.
Woof, 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 woof. Bark, bark. Love tree bark or something.
Can
I don't
you
know.
bark like Sonic?
Whoa, bark, bark.
What?
Woof, whoa, chili dogs. Woof, woof.
Call me a chili dog the way I bark. Yasuo should be shipped with me. Nah, he should be with me. I'd be.
Yasuo shouldn't be shipped with anybody because you shouldn't be playing Yasuo.
You're right. You should play Katarina instead.
No, I think you should read Dad's line.
All right. Next 18th candidate. Bloody hell! How many people are there in this household?
Bro, people are dying and this man is tired.
Bro, he sees death on a daily basis.
Okay,
I don't
you're
blame
right.
him.
You're right.
One of the Gia family.
Oh, whoa, that's the boy.
Make the
That's
noise.
the boy. Ugh. Ugh. Wait, what? Oh shit, he's kitted out. He's gold.
Yo, it's the prestige skin. Maybe this is a League of Legends
They got
character.
Fortnite prestige skins. That is an ego in the background, by the way, Kathy. You know what ego that is in the background.
Is that Der Floish?
That's no, that's the red one, the one that Yi Sang and
Yeah,
Heathcliff had.
that's the one I'm talking about.
Oh, but that's a different variation of it, isn't it? It's not
They're-
Der Floish. It's
They both start
is
with
that what it's
Der.
called?
Der Floish.
Oh,
is
okay.
that one.
Okay. You're
Awesome.
right. Yeah, that's Fell Bullet.
And that's just like prestige KDA. Man.
For what if he just says wood?
I mean, I don't blame him. Zoo.
Dude, look like a professional fuck boy.
Yeah. He'd be
I can't believe
professional.
he brought your boyfriend to the family gathering. He didn't present him to us. We know who he is.
Yeah, when's it our turn?
Yeah. All right.
Alright. Our first meeting
Read.
with that man was less amicable, and had a strong feeling that another one was going to do anything to prove that. Jia Huan walked up to the platform. We all fell silent, hearing a familiar name. Bastard. I could feel that some sinners were going tense, some of them even gritting their teeth. Hi, Aramis! Wait a
Hi,
minute.
Hermes.
I was told there would be a funny thing. It's funny because Peach is here.
What?
But like, it's just funny because, you know, like, cats are solitary creatures and like... Is the funny thing Kathy's reading?
I didn't think Kathy could read. It's okay. We taught Kathy to read just for this. Oh, I didn't realize. Did you read this?
I already did. No,
Okay.
not the second part.
Oh, fuck.
Alright, I'll read it out, then you can continue, okay?
Okay.
The other man, closely following Jia Huan, holding what looked like an egg of abnormality, was also a familiar face. I'd seen him many times in Yi Sang's memories.
변태. 저 사람들이
Peach is out here doing the Lord's work. Don't worry. That's what I do. I help Kathy learn to read. That's why we're playing this game.
You can't see it right now. I'm like putting my finger to like the screen and like slowly pronunciating everything.
Take your poor Kathy to school for kids who want to learn to read good. Dante, are you seeing what they're wearing?
Why is Mersol talking so much? I don't like this.
You're because they know that you're reading Marcel's line, so now you have to read it.
Ego gears.
LC처럼 새로운
Alright,
추출법을
go read, mouse.
혹은 로보토미에서 구해온
Squeak,
것처럼
squeak,
추정되는
nibble, nibble. It can be speculated that they have either developed their own method of extraction or have scavenged them from Lobotomy Corp. Kubo carries what appears to be an egg of an abnormality. I think I recognize both of the abnormalities you're using. I think
That's contempt.
I might be wrong, but I think the other one's Fell Bullet, and then the one that Jia Huan has might be the same one that Contempt and All is, because they have similar design patterns.
Are they planning to just offer them an abnormality egg? How's that an answer to anything.
해석의 여지에 달렸지만
Hold on, somebody put a message in my chat and I can't allow it. Oh, there it is. While there is room for interpretation,
환상체 역시
some may present a reasonably argued interpretation of that abnormalities are entities that neighbor immortality.
어떤 환상체의 알인지가
So the linchpin of their success hinges on which normality egg that ends up being.
하지만 제가 아는 가완형이라면 실패할
If it's
거라고
Big Brother
생각할
Jiuhuan,
것은
I know he's never going to risk his life for something he thinks will fail. How much are you getting paid? Who, me or Cat?
Aramis.
Ah,
Because he's bullying me. Also, of course, darling. God damn. I didn't know y'all were flirting in my chat. What the fuck?
that's alright.
One of the Gia family passes the first evaluation.
Of course he passes.
Plot armor, am I right?
Yeah.
Contrary to most of our wishes, Gia Huan manages to pass the first round as well. Many more candidates came and went, one of them carrying a massive, mysterious coffin. Wait!
Huh?
Solemn Lament?
No, it's
Ah.
whoever this guy is. Wang
Fuck.
Da Wei?
Wang Dewei.
Are you just gonna read this or are we gonna flip this?
Wait. Kathy has to say Ghost is reading.
Ghost is reading the.
Kathy has to say Ghost is reading the words aloud and she is repeating them since she can't read. Then we clip it for posterity. What? What was the end game here?
Kathy, I think you're just getting bullied. I'm gonna be real with you.
It's like bullying, but like it's I'm confused. You just Aramis, you didn't have to say Kathy has to say. Just say the thing and I'll say it. Alright, anyway. Oh yeah, who's Wang?
Well, he didn't say anything yet, so.
No, I was gonna say we have the coin flip for it.
Oh, we might as well. Bang.
Hi Monarch.
Hi, Monarch.
I am Wang.
You are Wang.
I am Wang Dewei. I have two memes in one.
It's just read. Please.
One of them brought a thick book, and one of them presented a cage so tiny we couldn't see what was within. Some of them managed to pass, while some of them were sent screaming into the mysterious abyss.
I wonder what's down there.
As we waited and watched the candidates come and go, people from ENVcorp, their turn complete, approached us.
Bro, why are you coming up to us?
이른 시각일 터인데
Yet early it is for twilight to arrive. Thus,
꾸려
early too is this meeting of ours.
As if to prove his own words back at the LCE, that he's come to accept certain things as they are, he sang coolly. He regarded his old friend, who was now working for ENVcorp.
빨량하고 앙상한 새 쉼표가 턱 자네 마음에 드는
There's
모양이다.
Goobo.
Goobo!
그리 농하는 건
Oh,
구인의
Goobo!
뒤에
How could you?
같은
Goobo's betrayed me.
You stop playing
Have-
FF for a couple months and this is what happens.
Aramis, have fun.
Aramis. Have a good
Don't worry,
night,
Aramis.
Grandpa.
I'll bully Kathy for you. I will bully Kathy for you.
Still thinking what kind of D's Nuts jokes that can match with Wang.
Also, I have to read something because Wolfie typed.
Oh my god, I can actually now see the redeems too.
Oh, no. Thank you, Future, my hero. Okay, now leave for this
Hero?
part, 'cause I have to read. Hero
On a plastic
One.
horse?
2.
No, we're not going from the
Two.
start. No, it's funnier if you do it from when they say hero. No, you're stupid. You're dumb. Bad Peach. Now say your line.
Okay.
When she...
Why yip? Yip.
Why did you sounded too much like a like a like a dog there. You have experience with this?
Yeah, apparently.
Anyway, you're
All
Goobo.
right, I'm Goobo. All right, I'm Goobo. Yep. You must find this small and barren respite of yours quite enjoyable. I have not seen you jest as you do now since the league fell.
어쩐 일로 내게 거름한 것이여.
What do you now approach me? The rift is too great betwixt us to chatter on with any affection to speak of.
Look at Yiseng's angry face.
He's angry.
Bro.
I'm not a dog anymore.
내가 보자고 한 건 아니니 오해는 마시게. 내 팀메이트가
Do not mistake my intent, for it wasn't I who desired to approach you. My teammate simply wished to have a look at his brother's face, and I thought I might as well see how you were faring.
가주대전이 열리니 모두들 대관원으로.
Looks like everyone's coming back to Dongyuan now, but the family hierarchy war started, brother.
형?
This is our first meeting since then, right?
Alright, time to coin flip.
Alright, okay.
I am Gia. I want you to know there's so many people who have so many similar names in this canto that Spreads has started just like trying to auto-complete the word with like the stuff I already filled out.
If I'm right, a lot of the names here and stuff are based on on Chinese names. It's not. So I'm assuming they just have a very different structure how names are.
Yeah. Also, look at what Kaz said.
Not trying to be gross, but like I would let you.
Could you imagine like being sandwiched between Jia and like Honglu?
One is nice to the other one.
Show
is mean.
me the champion of life.
Oh, lies. I'll
Show you the hero. The darkness.
Alright, Kathy, do your best Jihuan.
Ha! As if it isn't the dotish fool who has. Nah, that's not what he sounds like. If it isn't the dotish fool who has eyes but knows not how to see. Chat, stop being horny.
Chat's thirsting over this guy.
Kathy ruined it. Okay. I know you well enough. You normally turn purple with aversion upon hearing upon even a brief mention of the word hierarch. So, why are you here? Who are you? And your sinking entourage working for this time?
I don't know, but you fucked us up.
Is it that Zhu girl, blinded by your looks to the revolting rot within? Or is it Jishun, who still defends you and your meaningless faux profound spiel, deluded in her belief that you're still the same boy from her childhood?
Cat, look, he's like glaring and biting his lip.
Why didn't you save him? No. Let me ask you a different question. Why did you save her? And only her? Jia you.
형,
You're not helping, Peach. Brother, humans die.
필요 않고 죽기
It's what they're
마련이야.
born to do.
곧 다음 심사가 시작됩니다.
That's fucked up.
Wait,
참가자분들은
hold up.
자리로
Let me
돌아가
check something real
주십시오.
quick.
What are you checking?
Okay. I remembered we read his lines yesterday, but I wasn't sure if we actually, like, rolled for it as well. I think we just did narrator.
Oh, for that other guy?
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah, we did.
the next candidate will be
Hydrate!
judged.
We have to hydrate! Drink your water!
Nope! It has to be the redeem.
Hydrate!
That's the rule. Nope.
Oh. I'm so full of water.
Aw, you're so big and greedy. Damn
I'm the
it!
machine that makes others hydrates. Did you drink water, Captain?
Thank you for the follow.
Stretch your legs! Everyone stretch your legs!
Is now following.
Everyone check your posture!
Less than 3.
I thought you said.
Yeah!
I thought you said stretch your paws.
Stretch your paws! Stretch your paws, everyone!
Puts hands on desk. Does like the little cat stretch.
I need to hydrate too. I don't think I caused my swapping spit with that golden fembo.
Can't redeem hydrate. It's cause Kaz already redeemed it. And there's a cooldown of like 30 minutes, I think. Yeah. The next candidate will be judged soon. Candidates must return to their seats.
죽어있는 시종 따위가
You're a servant. You're barely even a living thing.
This guy's such a dick. Oh my god, I'm a dog again.
구태여 더 이어갈 대화는
Woof woof.
Whoop. Let us return. This discourse will not bear any fruit.
What's this? A reunion party?
Yes.
That sure soured things. Those shameless bastards. It's obvious they're here to nick our things again. Economy is crazy these days!
태도가 묘하긴 했는데.
I can redeem it a hell out of times. Fair enough.
You're gonna remain a dog is such a wild statement.
I'm forever a dog. Maybe. But something about them feels different today.
어느 쪽이든
Whichever is the case, the safer option would be to place higher than them.
안전할 테죠.
떨어졌나?
Another one falls. His family has to be watching this, right?
지켜보고 있는 사람들
I
중에서
wonder if they'll be okay.
Please see what Cat's upset.
찾아볼까요?
Look at me. I have become a dog.
Munchinski.
Hydra used to be 100, but Cat Terror
No, what happened was UMFs would like spam it like every 15 minutes. And so I changed it. 'Cause otherwise y'all spam the fuck out of it.
I found Hydra Redeemed to be redundant, but I put it anyways, because like I drink water anyways. I think a lot.
Yeah, I honestly might remove it and make something funnier.
Alright.
Or like I can make it 1,000,000. Sinclair Mothers, watching another candidate fall down the trapdoor.
보고 있다면 마음이
I
정말
immediately like put something to eat in my mouth.
You put something in your mouth?
I did. What is it? Get it out of your mouth! I can't imagine how anyone would be okay watching their own fall like that.
싱클레어, 우리 뒤쪽에 있는 관계
Sinclair, the people sitting behind us,
방금 떨어진 자의 부모야.
they're his parents. The guy who just fell.
저런 걸 자식이라고 끼고 살아.
We raised that failure of our own son? What a pathetic disappointment.
그래도 우리 셋째는
Don't
잘해낼
worry.
거예요.
I have faith in our third child. I mean, it's not like we expected anything from this one, right?
What the?
I didn't know they added my parents to this.
가주가 둘만을 위해 살아왔다는 건
Look at the excuses she has to make to hide the fact that she's sitting on a bed of stream points. This is Deathmore stand. Who let the dogs out? Anyone within range gets turned into a puppy girl. Domain expansion puppy girl cafe. You see, Jotaro, anyone within stand's range is now a puppy girl. What will you do?
Your
he
pathetic
barks.
paws are meaningless.
And then like, you know, he does the JoJo pose and then like he stops time and he goes, woof. And then
Zalwoofarudo!
Zafwood? Woof Zara.
Zalporkudo!
I see what it means to dedicate your whole life to becoming the family hierarch. Many people desperately vie for the seat of family hierarch. Of course, some of them, like his parents, hope to
자신과 친하거나
have their friend or close blood relative become the family hierarch instead.
직접 가주가 되지 않더라도
So they seek us
밀접한 이가
to
가지에
seize a
오르는
lifetime's worth of riches,
평생의
power, and
입신양면과
recognition by
부귀영화를
planting someone they
손쉽게
control in the family hierarch seat without becoming one themselves.
그렇게 만든 건 유통기한이
That
있지 않지.
kind's got a low shelf life.
이런 뜻하지 않은 기회로 인해 오랫동안
Looks like I finally got to know how long lost siblings are doing,
알수 있게
thanks to this unforeseen opportunity.
27th candidate, Pan of the Zhu family. What the
Who the hell is this?
Chat? Wood or not? Smash or pass?
Chat, don't say wood. Chat, don't say wood.
Also,
Chat, don't say wood.
Star Pupnum.
Star Pupnum.
설반?
Chat, you can't say wood. Looks crazy wood. They got the
What those
crazy
talismans do. Anyway,
Are we flipping for this or are we just
I mean, I'm gonna flip once they start talking. I just
okay?
went to the next one.
Huh?
Zhu Pan? Have we heard that name before?
아 보차 누나의 오라버니 되시는
Ah!
분이에요.
He's Big Sis Bao Chai's older brother.
Pan walked up to the platform, holding what appeared to be a large jar with multiple talismans plastered over it. Is
What's
this
in the jar?
Oh, are these the talismans from that one ego?
Maybe. Red sheet, probably.
쎄하지 않아?
Hey, is it just me, or does that guy look like he's totally up to something?
여기 안 그런 사람이 어디 있어요?
Let's be honest. Who here doesn't?
Yeah,
근데
but
나도 느꼈어.
that saut's different.
약간 뭐랄까.
He's... Instead of ascending to the platform and into the curtains, he walked up to the podium.
너 죽고 너 죽자 같은.
Mate looks to me like he's completely lost to the plot.
참가자 설반.
Candidate
He's just giggling.
Pan, you will ascend to the platform and enter the curtain's threshold.
고든 길이 아니어야 재미를 보는.
I'm just gonna read them for now, and if they keep having a part, I'm gonna roll for it if that's fine.
Alright.
Where's the fun in walking down the straightforward road?
좋은 구경은
It's
다
only
같이
right
하는
that
게
something so
일치에 맞지
precious and
않는다.
entertaining should be shared with everyone. Wouldn't you agree?
Cat, don't say would.
Yep, I kind of figured this would happen. He places the jar on the ground, and from within, a
Oh.
desiccated hand emerges.
주술 따위로 장난질을 치는
Pathetic sorceress trickery.
You had a monster in the jar.
Ryoshi muttered with palpable distaste. Why is he...
안에서 뭐가 나온 거야?
What the heck is that? Corpses, their desiccated flesh covered in a light, sparse layer of old papers, crawled out of the jar and began to shamble. They're neither distortions nor abnormalities. Their behavior reminds me of blood bags or sub-entities enslaved by abnormalities. Any semblance of consciousness has been stripped from them. They'll attack indiscriminately. But it seems
Kaz, you
that...
can't fix him.
I think he broke himself.
I don't think he died. He said he put a jar in the ground, and then out of the jar came out of those things.
Oh my god, it's the My Little Pony jar.
I'm pretty sure that they lived for now until we kill them.
It seems that they're just as intent on maiming and killing whoever they can get their claws on. Executive Manager, we must prepare for battle. Your orders! Can you, like, make a loud screaming noise of an audience? Wah! The jar monsters sit upon the audience, stuffing the struggling, still breathing victims into their jars. Are these just Redditors?
Why aren't the organizers doing anything? There's still an event hosted by a wing, isn't it? You can't just put people in jars. That's fucked. Because there isn't a rule in the family hierarchy that prohibits bringing harm to other people.
So they're just gonna sit back and twiddle their thumbs because no one specifically told them to step in? What the hell?
어떻게 해야 해?
What do we do? Should we step in?
살아남은 다음에 가주대전에 무사히 참가를
We should
해야겠죠?
probably survive and ensure safe participation in the family hierarchy.
이게 뭐야?
What the hell are these? Get away from me! As the monsters began to swarm in, some candidates scattered and ran away, while some stood their ground and fought back. Those who did neither were the ones getting slaughtered. I was simultaneously reminded of Sao and the confident smile she flashed at me as she reassured us that we should be able to pass the first round with little to no trouble. Looks like we have no choice but to take them down. Mods! 4 blood fiends
Mods,
in a ring
put him in the
sang.
jar.
You know, I thought this was gonna be a different battle, but
What
you know
the
what?
fuck are these?
Talisman
jar
jar
monsters.
monsters.
They do rupture.
I was about to...
They have a leaping cracked jar after attack. Randomly inflict 2 of the following effects next turn. Dies after dealing 10 damage. Unbreakable coin. Offense level down, defense level paralyzed, or bind.
This is jarring. Ban.
Oh, they do base power plus 1 for every 20% missing HP on health. So we're gonna have to kill them fast. Off mark curse. If the unit is staggered, have their hover frequency and on target and the unit lost hit. Jar hunting curse. The unit's target hit a target this turn, gain 1 attack power up next turn. Killed itself, apply 1 attack to all allies. Oh, that's concerning. Alright, let's put a couple of holes in them.
They have unbreakables too.
Yeah, I figured.
합격장.
Don't lose your clash. I need you. Your girlfriend needs you.
They deal poison too?
What do you mean they deal poison? I thought they deal rupture.
No, I have poison as well from them.
What?
I assume this is poison. Oh my god, that... Oh, thank god you staggered them. Yeah, we get everyone gets poison, what? 2 fixed damage, and then half the count. That's a bit spooky.
You might have paralyzed. Oh, we do have poison. What the hell?
Staggered, have the potency. If target has 1 remaining...
Take him out. Blow him to smithereens.
Blow him. Blow him. You know, I thought we were gonna be fighting something else, but you know what? This works too. I think this is cool.
I like these little creatures. They're scary. Ouch. How many of them were we fighting?
12.
12? I've only killed 1 so far.
Oh. I've killed 6 of them. Step it up, Peach. Come on.
I am. I was busy reading.
Come on,
Atta-
Otis. Win a
attaboy.
clash, please.
Otis, win! Let's win! That's 2 down. Actually, that was 3 down. Oh, I love the redux of the song. Oh, this is we can't do that yet.
Is this a redux?
You can hear that. Da, 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 da. Like, you can hear that.
Oh.
I hear it all.
I was wondering why it sounded so familiar.
Yeah. It's a redux. They do it. This theme follows the entire game, like, all the time.
By the way,
yes?
the poison they're doing, literally
Yeah.
doesn't actually do anything to me. Because
Yeah, it's not even. Why?
because half my units heal on hit, and it only does like 1 damage. So I just gain health every turn.
I'm doing a poise team right now, so.
Is it with because you're doing because you were doing a team with Honglu, right?
Yeah, we got
Full fraud office.
full fraud office. Marcel, I need you to lose that clash.
Also,
Specific.
out of
Yeah.
curiosity, have you gotten people say this game looks like Darkest Dungeon?
Somebody said Darkest Dungeon looking. Well, no, I've never heard that. That's like the first time I've heard it.
That's the second time for me.
Ooh. Oh my god!
Because I showed my friend Jay
But-
this game, and they said the exact same thing when I first showed this.
That's fair. I can see it.
Yeah,
It's got the vibe. There's like so many different kind of. Well, you know what? I agree with that. You're right.
it helps a ton that this game is very much into the more macabre.
Yeah. I love the design of these Talons monsters. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, Peach,
What's up?
can you read this thing that I got sent?
Where am I reading?
I'm just gonna send it to you in DMs.
Okay. I'll read it right now. Once I finish these guys off. Real quick.
All right. God, Priest takes so much damage just from himself.
Funk. Good job, team. Ah, what happened to my avatar? Oh, it's because I'm a dog. That's why I froze for a little bit. This again, Kathy?
Yes.
All right, I'll read it. When the blood wets our throats, we shall be liberated from the deep thirst and the guilt toward our Father. So drink, drink with abandon, for that is the only dream this existence has permitted us. There you go, Kathy.
I make Peach read that a lot because they're a vampire. The
I
thumb!
don't know where Kathy gets his idea that I'm a vampire. I don't know why.
Look at
She
the
believes that I'm a vampire.
look at the next one.
The thumb? What?
You had the same reaction as me.
What's the thumb doing here? I kind of know what they are. Do you know what they are?
I know what they are. They're like one of the 5 fingers.
Yeah, yeah. What? Oh, hey, where's Ricardo? I miss him.
God, could you imagine if the middle shows up again?
Oh, recommended level 51. That will be fine. That's like 1 level below. We're not gonna struggle on that.
Alright, I entered the thing.
I'm entering it now, yeah. Let me know when you're on the dialogue. Oh, we're not in dialogue. We're fighting, right?
It's just combat.
Your combat.
You're combat. You're so combative. Imagine if the thumb
포기하게. 나가서 싸워.
Kid's literally named Finger.
name thumb.
I literally have Kathy on my team.
Which one?
Maid Ryoshi.
Oh my god, it's me. I want that ID so much. Peach,
Why don't
can
you put
give
me on your team?
Hmm?
Why don't you put me on your team?
You already are. You're like literally my staple.
I don't know who that is.
You're literally the manager of famous attraction La Mancha Land.
You know, we're installing a new ride. Oh my god, obliterated.
뒤는 내가 봐주지.
Oh my god. Ringseng, you're so cool the way you just hit all your clashes. I mean your coins. Wouldn't it be cool if Otis could do that? Alright, now Rodion's gonna like get killed. Oh. That did surprisingly less damage than I thought it would.
That was a big one in the background! Monster from the Gorge and Devoured Jar of Loneliness. It's about the same. They do a lot of rupture and coin power and whatnot. Yep, it's about the same. Okay. Kill the big guy first! Okay, when he goes on old boy here? No. Okay. Therefore, just gonna redeem Dog Peach forever until he runs out of points. If he ever runs out.
I think this is a great way, so that way you could introduce more redeems in the future.
Yeah, I want to introduce more redeems. It's just I don't know what to do.
You should do one where like it's just
Yes, lose that clash. I think it works the same way, right?
What if you
I'm not
just
sure.
do one where like I'll stream on
No,
your
he doesn't.
account for
My
a
bad.
day or something?
No, Kathy. No.
Thigh high redeem.
Thigh high redeem? No, we're not doing a thigh high redeem. God.
Oh wait, what if one of them is you have to stop what you're doing and then you have to go like win a match of For Honor or something, and it could be like a 50,000 point redeem or something.
That would probably only be available on days that we're doing something silly, like Thigh high stream for 500k. You say that because you probably have like 500k.
I love how in most chats they'd like ask for it to be cheaper. In this one, they're trying to get you to do it so bad.
I get the IVs, hi bees.
Hi.
Oh
But
my
your
God,
chat
so
is like
clutch.
actively trying to haggle with you. They're like, come on, how about how about 10 million? Did the 10 million sound good?
갑니다.
Also, it's a good thing.
What are we
everyone's
talking about?
tagging.
They want to add a thigh high redeem to me.
I'll haggle. Give me money, please. I wish I could. God, all these guys are doing slash damage, and like most of the good blood teams I have are not very resistant to slash.
Are you having a hard time?
Nah, it just means
Don't
that
make me
they
get the
take
clip
longer.
again, babe. What clip? These creatures are so cool, though. Like, from a horror perspective, I like it.
God, Ring Sang actually just almost died in one turn. That's crazy.
점 찍었네.
나가서 싸워.
Good job, everyone.
쏟아내.
And I'm at the dialogue. Let me know when you are.
I just finished.
Cool.
The fight, I mean. That.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, you know it. Never mind. Smiles. Anyway.
Go ahead and read.
What remained inside the hall after the battle was devastating. Many in the audience seats had fled, as the seats that were once brimming with people were only half filled. The candidate zone down here was littered with bodies of candidates who were mauled to death. Meanwhile, the jar monsters, having eaten their fill, had already crawled back into the jar. Looked around and saw some candidates still holding tightly onto the treasures they had each had brought to the contest, even as they draw their last breaths. In the midst of all destruction stood the cause of
I guess this
chaos.
creature is still gonna be here.
Watching the slaughter play out with assured confidence.
The giggler.
Still would, chat?
Cat will say yes.
With characters just as hot as these, I'm just about to finish. Don't worry, Kathy. Peach, get the bat.
Okay.
Were you eating the gummy worm?
No. Drinking water.
Ah. Hee 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 ha. Ha ha ha.
Yeah.
Hee ha. Me when
Yeah.
I kill everyone in the hierarch clan war. How will you attain freedom from aging? How will you argue freedom from death with minds so dull and bodies so frail? What say you, judges? I present before you not only the clue to immortality, but also a treasure that brings ruin to those who would dare to deceive you. Here is my answer to the perennial question.
That's the old lady, I think.
So you have brought us the clay of the jar. It can be said that those who fail to survive this do not qualify as family hierarch candidates, yes?
설가 반.
Pan of Zhu family passes.
자칫하다가 다 죽어버릴
He gets
수
the
있었네.
pass when he almost killed everyone here? Got everyone here.
A crazy
in here
boy
killed?
passes.
기준에는 부합되었던 것일 테죠.
Crazy boy fight prediction. All that matters is that what he has brought meets their standards.
겸사겸사 나약한 경쟁자들도 일찌감치 제거해버리고.
Looks like he managed to get two birds with one stone. He eliminated the distracting rabble from the competition.
혹시라도 2차전에서 만나게
If
되면
we ever run into that bastard in round 2, you better let me take more than a few swings at him.
28번째 참가
28th candidate. She does run
가문에
from the She family. But no one walked up to the platform.
Isn't that the people who just died, like literally in the
Yeah.
intervello?
As
In
he,
the
has,
intervello.
as he has failed to appear, he is eliminated by default. Jia Zhang called a few more names thereafter, but
29번째
29th candidate,
30번째
30th candidate.
언뜻 보기에도 인원이
The number of candidates has clearly been called, but none appeared. Someone's gonna make out with Don sloppy style in the Denny's bathroom. Already happened. Did you not watch the intervallo?
Yeah.
너들
확실히
Oh, wait.
어중이 떠중이들은
Disappointingly, MB.
Yeah.
MB?
All the mediocre bunch got wiped out from that attack.
남은 것들도
And the
죄짓자
leftovers
헐떡이는
are
것들.
exhausted. Ryoshi looked around as though she was doing some sort of critique.
I goes,
저
That
덩치는
huh? What did Ryoshi notice?
Who is that cute
Whoa! I
little-
skipped it. An accident.
I think I already said it.
I need to go back and go on the log. Who is this guy? Who is this guy?
That motherfucker.
이야 어디다가 흘렸는가 했더만 이런 데서 늦어
Yo, motherfucker has a sword gun. Do you see that? Guys, did you see that?
Doesn't Otis also have one?
Yeah, but his is like a revolver.
God damn, it's him. What's so bad, God?
Ugh. What is the name? What is the name of the attack he does?
Bandit Bringer.
Bandit Bringer. This lad is stronger than Ricardo, I think. Oh, that's scary.
A lot of people are stronger than Ricardo. I'm stronger than
you-
Ricardo.
Same.
Volcanic Viper.
Volcanic Viper! Are you gonna flip the coin, Kathy, or are we just reading this?
Well, I don't know their names, so I'm just gonna put them as question mark when we flip this.
We'll call him the Thumb Boy, because I'm pretty sure he's from the Thumb.
Alright. Well, I'll be. Thought you'd gone and vanished into the earth. What the hell are you doing crawling around out here?
야,
Carl, I saw you giving me the evil eye. At least have the decency to say hi, eh? Ryoshu. That guy's talking to you, right? And a very, very rare display of raw emotion. I realized that she was anxious and furious.
Oh. Ryoshu lore! Wait! Bingo card!
Oh my
Are
god!
we getting Ryoshu?
Wait,
Are we
let it
getting
finish,
Ryoshu
let it
lore?
finish, let it finish!
Okay, you're right.
Alright, stay calm, stay calm!
Oh, do you know him?
뭔
What an absolute unit! Bloke's gotta be at least 2 meters tall!
Yo, we want an absolute unit!
Do not look at that man, Dante, and everyone, avert your eyes as well.
아무 말씀도 하지 마시기를.
It is strongly recommended that we do not say a word to him.
그러지. 나한테만
That's right, you
하는
shrimps.
그들이
You gotta first
그들은
rack
한번
them teensy brains of
생각해보고
yours.
씹으려 할 것 아니냐.
What is this? We'll get it later.
Don't click on. Don't click on that. Don't click on that.
Yeah.
Don't click on that.
You gotta rack them teensy brains of yours. Gotta think real hard about whether you even come close to my rank before running your mounts. You hear?
저 새끼
That shithead.
손가락이다.
Li Hang. He's a finger.
엄지는 손가락 중 상명하복의 제일
Hit Name
엄격한
Finger
조직입니다.
is a syndicate with the strictest adherence to the rigid, hierarchical structure even among the fingers.
그리고
Hi?
제사는 엄지의 카포 중에서도
The
제일
crap on my
유명한
foot!
보스
Am I-
직전의 직급.
I feel like I'm losing it. I feel like I know who you are, and it's not Killiam. Am I dumb? I feel like it's been so long. It's been a while. I'm so sorry. I haven't streamed in forever. How are you doing? Oh, did you read this one?
Not yet. I'm reading it right now.
And his placement in the hierarchy is the highest even among their capos. His rank is immediately beneath the position of Sotocapo or underboss.
자그마한
A
실수가
small
큰
mistake
싸움으로
could drag
번질
us
수
into a
있습니다.
battle we do not want to fight. Please order everyone to not say a word, Dante.
I'm choking on paper, right?
Stop choking on rice paper.
Okay. Let's be very clear. When they say KK clan, they don't mean Ku Klux Klan. They mean the
Kurokomo.
Kurokomo clan. Also, I'm glad you're back on FF14. We're probably gonna be playing more FF14 here because Peach is gonna be playing it.
Yeah. Also, Kathy, what's the voicing look like? Are we even? Are we actually still even?
One more coin flip. If I get it, then next three are
okay.
yours. I might also do a bit of rearranging for the sinners too. But we'll do that next time. SMH, Kathy, not sim for Peach challenge impossible.
What did that mean?
I'm on Materia Bismarck, current on Sephiroth though, cause friend. Oh my god! Wait, a bunch of my friend Louise and all of them are on Sephiroth too. If
I
you
don't
need a
like
free
Louise.
company, oh wait, no, you're on Bismarck. Oh, if you ever move to Sephiroth and you need a FC, I gladly send you their details if you want to look into it. Anyway, you read the small mistake one.
Yeah, you're Dante.
I don't know what's going on, but I get it. You're saying that we're this close to having another Ricardo hunting us down, right? Yeah, let's avoid that. Do as fast asks everyone.
That's not gonna happen, is it?
Li Hang begins stomping his way through the crowd towards us, casually but forcefully shoving anyone in his way to the sides. His gait was blasé and brutish, but I noticed his eyes were fixed intently on Ryoshu. It seemed that among the crowd were some people in higher positions as well, but even they either averted their eyes or voluntarily got out of the way of his. He marched confidently through the frozen crowd. as though he was familiar with this kind of reception, until a cry rang out from the crowd.
에바, 너 지금 어느 안전이라고
You there,
남궁선한
you big
우리
brute!
팀의 자리를
How dare you block
시한부
young Master
거냐?
Nangong Jianhe's way?
가문이
View,
된 우리 남궁.
I'll have you know that you stand before the of the Nagong family, the house that soon shall be one of the 4 homes.
Oh.
God damn.
Hey. Forget about.
Instead of a reply, we heard a blast of gunpowder, then saw the right arm of the man who spoke out catapult into the air.
Oh.
The scream muffled as Li Heng forcefully shoved his giant hand down the man's throat. Then, with the sound of wet meat being pulled apart, he ripped the entire length of the man's tongue out through the mouth.
Damn, bro. What the fuck?
Young Master Nangong Jianhe, ain't it? You owe me an arm now. Mighty sorry, but you should have kept a tighter leash on your boy's jaw. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of feel like he'd sound like Jetstream Sam for some reason.
Give him that then.
I feel like I was able to turn it on one day and like I haven't been able to do it again. The young master of some prestigious house presented his right hand, though it was clear that he was utterly terrified. Li Heng proceeded to grab his hand and break it off his forearm, like snapping a... Oh my god.
Bro.
I went easy on your boy. Seeing a friendly face put me in a good mood. Anywho, I don't reckon you missed the spider's house, eh? Can't imagine why anyone would. Gives me the heebie-jeebies too, when I gotta swing by. We got some catching up to do later. I'll teach you how to hold your sword real good, right? Like back when. Weren't mine the best out of them all? I thought I taught you how to make every cut real fucking
리슈
delicious.
씨, 아직 때가 아닙니다.
Ryoshu, now is not yet the time.
Hi. Do you want me to call you Tanuki, or do you want me to call you by your proper name? I'm not sure. Sorry, I asked this to everyone that I know outside of stream. Hi. Hello. Faust
It sounds like a generic mafia goon in my
proper
head. That's
name,
what I'm
real
hearing
name.
too.
I don't know. How do you say? Faust whispered to Ryoshu in a low voice without raising her head.
닥쳐봐.
Shut up for a damn second.
입사 전의 약속을 아직 기억하시리라.
Faust trusts that you still remember the promise made prior to your employment.
Do you want your No, I don't mean it like that. I don't. Listen, some people like privacy on the internet. Some people like are fine with their name. Hey, I can't focus. Fucking hate this chat. Oh, my throat hurts now.
그때처럼 뭘 가르쳐주려고 온 것도 아닌게.
Oh my god. Dox me, Kathy. I know you would know my name. I don't actually know your name, Kaz. I just know you as Kaz. Anyway, get that stick out of you behind, kiddo. I ain't here to pick you up. I'm sure as hell ain't trying to teach you a lesson either, like back when. Your baby's still at that house, ain't that right?
Wait, what? Huh?
What?
Huh? What? Whoa! Wait! What?
Your baby's still at that house?
What did he mean by this? Is this? Can we? I mean, I told you it was gonna happen. It happens
Chat,
every
chat!
Kanto.
Pull out the bingo sheet!
Pick up the bingo sheet. We're getting Ryoshu lore.
That's a
aren't we? This is
Ryoshi
lore.
can. W.
Yep, Ryoshu lore. It's Ryoshu lore.
Oh my god. If Sync East shows up and Rupture is the main ID of the Kanto, I just won bingo, baby.
No. Okay. Oh my god, Ryoshu lore. Holy fuck.
Oh my
god. I'm excited.
Ryoshi was grabbing the hilt of her sword like she was about to unsheath it. The same sword she refused to unsheath for the duration. Should know of our journey. A bingo board is perfect. I should try that. This when we start. Life is Strange 2. Yeah, it's really fun.
아닌가?
You have Peach cries on yours? Yeah, because Peach is a crier.
뭔 일이 있었디야?
Oh,
a
baby.
나가 그 사정은 잘 몰라서 말이지.
Your brain is massive.
뭐 그래도
I like you. You're not like Aramis who bullies me. Am I wrong about that? Just what in tarnation happened then? I ain't exactly nose deep in them fellers' business. You gotta understand. Guess something sure as hell went down though, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now ain't that something? So you're really fixing to unsheath that blade?
류슈 씨,
Miss Ryoshu.
In a quiet but coldly stern voice, Faust calls Ryoshu's name. Ryoshu. What?
Whose cell phone's going off?
Telephone!
Hello?
Ah, dang it! Oh my gosh, dang. Huh. My bad. Y'all, I really gotta take this. It's the underboss calling. Y'all gotta understand. Alrighty then. I'll meet y'all later. We can talk about your daddies or shoot some other shit then. See you around, Yoshihide.
Yoshihide. Whoa, wait. Whoa, that's super important, is it not?
Is that not the name of the character from
Yes,
Hellscreen?
It is. Whoa. Oh, wait, sorry.
Yep.
Oh shit.
So then, out of curiosity, is Ryoshu also their name?
I don't know anymore.
Oh no, so I think it seems to be there is a Hellscreen's a reworking of a different story.
And they use a different name.
Yes.
So and they use both the names in the game.
Yes.
Oh.
The strange man turns around, stomps his way through the crowd again, his booming voice reverberating across the entire hall as he loudly, boisterously answers the call. He's got to be here for the family hierarchy war, right?
누가 가수가 되느냐에 따라 당분간의
The outcome of the family hierarchy evaluation determines the immediately foreseeable future of H Corp, which brings parties of varying, possibly clashing interests here.
그래도 히스클리프 씨
Hey, Heathcliff. Nice you didn't rush ahead this time. Word is gonna be like that time with the middle. Did that count as bullying?
It happened twice. I think we should count it. 2 times now.
2 times.
Do we do 3 strikes or like?
Let's wait.
Okay, we'll give her one. If it happens one more time,
Yeah.
that's bullying.
Okay.
Remember, chat. When you're getting bullied,
Keep track of it, chat.
it's the 3 strikes rule. If you only get bullied 2 times, that wasn't bullying.
Peach's brain is smooth.
Where'd you see that?
Yeah, a little bit. Apollo.
Oh, I see it now.
Go read your
I
line,
know a
British.
thing or two about the thumb back from my syndicate days, and about what happened with the middle. Like I said, I had no bloody idea who those things belonged to. Besides, that sod is more powerful and violent than Ricardo, an individual we had encountered in the past.
The thumb commands its own manner of terror and violence, unlike that of the middle.
As we're all sharing our impressions of Li Hang, I found Ryoshu frozen in place, in the same position she had been in when Li Hang walked past her, spacing out.
소집까지인가?
All the way to the pinky, huh? Ryoshu muttered something to herself, as even further chaos was about to overtake the crowd and the candidates. 32nd candidate, Jia Shu. Jia Shang called upon the next candidate, and at the mere mention of the name, the chaos that had swallowed the hall immediately settled into a hushed silence.
Wait, I recognize that name, right?
It's them!
Oh shit! It's the gang.
Yo, wait, the girl on the right kind of looks like you.
Does it? She has the blue hair. She was sick as fuck though. Holy crap, she's cool. Who the? I don't even know who these people are. Wait, this isn't the same gang you had before when you showed up?
Jia Shu walked up to the platform, unaccompanied by his own faction, but not alone.
Cass just said these are just vampires.
Not again!
Not again.
Who are those people next to Jiashu.
저는 초면이네요.
Huh. I've never met them before.
아, 그렇다면 저분이
Then that must mean that they're big brother Jiahyu's answers to immortality.
대체 어떤 사람들이길래?
Who could they possibly be?
전투적으로 그렇게 뛰어난
Neither
자들
of them
같진
appear to be
않아 보이거든.
particularly skilled in combat.
오히려
That's mean.
불안한 듯이 연신 두리번
Yeah,
거리시네요.
they're both constantly looking around. Like they're nervous.
저자는 도서관의 생존자라고
They
파우스트는 생각합니다.
are. Faust believes that they are survivors of the library. Whoa!
Oh.
I guess I haven't played Library Arena, so that's like crazy for me.
I love reading this because, like, to us, this is like really interesting because we actually know stuff. And I imagine like half the chatters like, yeah, they went to a library. Smiles, nods head.
Not Ted. Yes, yes, yes.
To give context, the library is where another one of Project Moon's games take place. All of the games that this dev has made are all connected to each other. So it goes.
No, there's Reed. Kill him.
It goes Lobotomy Corp, Library of Ruina, and then Limbus Company. If you want to play them in order for some reason.
피할 수 없었던
Survivors?
어떤 불가항력에서
Only ones who survived the impossible, inevitable odds, and in the insurmountable force.
유일하게 살아남은
They're the only survivors
그것을
who may be
설명할 수
able to
있게
explain
된
that very
자일
force.
수도요.
Possibly.
1차 심사 참가.
Candidate Q. Q? Q? I don't actually know how you're supposed to say it. Of the Gia
Not sure
family.
either.
GSU didn't spend much time behind the curtains. He walked out soon after, his steely expression unchanged from when he entered.
증언을 들어보니 확실하구나.
The testimony rings true. They are both survivors of the place that soared beyond the star of the city before it vanished.
당시 초대장을 구하지
It is a
못한
shame that we were unable to
이제 와서
procure ourselves an
아쉬움을
invitation then.
합격.
He passes.
I think they're just scared of him.
GSU's expression did not budge.
긴장이라는 걸 하긴 했을
Anxiety's gotta be a foreign concept to this guy.
그럼
Then,
남은 참가자는
that covers all the
더 이상
candidates,
없나?
it seems.
이 자리에
Hey!
와주신 4대 가문
With the first round
모두에게
complete, to all four families who have graced this hall,
잠깐만요.
excuse me. Oh, sorry, that's you.
Excuse me. Poor
Not
Hong Lu. They
GQ.
forgot about him.
His appearance plunged the hall into utter stillness. Hong Lu's sudden interjection roused the room to a roaring chaos of confusion once again. Bao Yu? What?
아직 마지막 참가자가 남은 것 같아서요.
I think you might have missed a candidate.
그게 무슨 말이냐?
What do you mean?
심사에 나서는
I believe we have
자들의
covered every
이것으로
candidate present in the list.
제가 남았거든요.
You missed me.
가시 가문의 보호기.
Jia Bao Yu of the Jia family will partake in the family hierarchy evaluations. Let's do it. Let's go, my boy Hong Lu. He's got this
A little
through
bit
and
to
through.
deliberate about, though.
What?
고랜 목마름
You know, like the Ryoshu stuff we just read?
Yeah. What the fuck was up with that? Sorry, I need to go back to my
없이 마음껏 마셔.
my thing and actually edit it. So what did we get out of this so far?
We have Ryoshu Kanto teaser. That's it. That's what we got from that one.
Okay, I'm gonna edit it right now.
There,
Edit photos.
could we argue Herman Group shows up because they
Because Jia Kwan showed up and Gubo showed up too. I think that's fair. I think to
All right.
say.
Herman Group? I'm crossing
Yeah,
them
Herman
off.
Group and
Ryoshu Kanto.
Ryoshu Kanto and do I have Herman Group? No, I don't.
We're at 4 spaces, chat.
Jeez, I'm at 3.
Wait, the title of the card? It's just accurate.
Thanks for petting me. I need it. Become puppy girl. Ah, nah. Yep. Woof. Woof. Woof.
All right.
Bark. We're on 13.
Yes. Before we
It is
go
a
in,
purely
though,
reading one.
that Ryoshu stuff.
Okay, yeah. It's big. It's big stuff.
Does that mean the kid is... So there's two ways I interpreted it.
Yeah,
One, the kid is still alive. Or B, kid is dead. And they just left it there.
I also agree with you, but I also think that he said something interesting. I'm not sure if I interpreted that correctly, but he said, unless something went down, then I'm not sure, like right after that. Like implying that something did happen to the kid that only Ryoshu would know.
Yeah.
So it could be the fact that, yeah, the kid is probably might be dead. Who knows? Unless the kid is literally going to die on the Kanto, which is going to make it so much worse. Peach seems too comfortably doing that. No, I'm not.
I guess now that we've seen it, I can also say this without spoiling anything. I saw people shipping Ryoshu with that guy. I need to know your opinion.
I don't like that.
I hate it.
Yeah.
Is it because I am thoroughly in the camp of Ryoshu lesbianism? Yes, precisely.
Yes.
Moving on.
All right.
I'm sorry.
13.
There's one more thing I want to say.
Yes.
Because Abby said earlier that they had heard all three of the games, like Library Ruina, LobCorp, and Limbus, and didn't know all three of them were made by the same person.
Yeah.
I didn't know that either. I didn't even know Library of Ruina existed until I played Limbus. I
Same.
thought they only made
Peach is
two
a
games.
pupper. I'm not.
Peach is a tsundere.
I'm not.
I think you're a tsundere.
I'm not.
I don't know.
Declaration of participation.
All right.
저거 가보고 아니야?
Is that? Isn't that Chiabaoyu? Wait, are you in the thing?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
저게 왜 이런
What's that doing here? And what did he just say?
예상은 하고 있었지만
I had a feeling this was going to happen, but we really kicked the hornet's nest, huh? Why are you so happy about this? Why is she so happy? I find it funny that somehow I got into Millie in high school because of a random playlist of someone about, but haven't played any of the games.
To be fair, Millie works on a lot of games outside of Limbus.
Yeah, that is true. They've also done some stuff for ArcNets as well, I believe. One and all, and gaze upon our glory! In the 11th hour, doth the final band of hero arrives! You sang like, bro. Come on.
He's saying, don't pretend you're not with us, huh? At least give the audience a wave.
Okay.
Guys, I don't think they're taking the announcement too well.
대부분이 당혹감
A large
속에
portion of the
털리를
audience
정상
is
벌리고 있거나 분노와 심려가 가득한 얼굴로 소리를 지르고 있다.
Vociferously?
Vociferously?
Yeah.
Expressing their
Vociferously?
collective confusion, wrath, and concern. These emotions are expressed by their jaws that have been opened past a certain degree. As Marceau observed, I realized that the chaos wasn't restricted to the audience. The candidates were starting to get agitated too. Yi sang, this shit is so
This shit is so ass.
겉으로는 실실 웃다
Wait, he also has the red eyes.
쥐도 새도
That probably doesn't mean
shit.
anything.
멸해버리는 그 더러운 성정.
And there he is, the disgusting, duplicitous bastard who brings annihilation to everyone around him with that silly, innocent smile.
There he is!
보호기는 가주대전 참가 안 하는 거 아니었어?
Oh, that's right. I was Baosha, right?
Yeah, because you're a trad wife.
What's going on? I thought Bao Yu wasn't participating in the Hierarch War. That dumbass.
뭐 분.
S-Y-N-C. Sinclair in the back, like, I can't believe you just said that.
너
Explain yourself now.
아까 가만에서 쏘듯이
Miss Sal told me to grab onto your sword like my life depended on it. If you said that exact phrase.
What does S-Y-N-C mean?
I think it meant something like snap your neck completely or something like that.
Let me get the Sangria guide out real quick.
Where's Sinclair in my chat? Is there a Sinclair in my chat?
Any Sinclair gimmick accounts?
Where are the Sinclairs? Oh, Apollo said it. Yes.
Yep, snap your neck completely. That is correct.
Fitting that the wolf would be barking.
Slice your neck clean.
Slice your neck. Oh, slice, not snap.
Is it? Because it says it says on the wiki it's snap your neck completely.
Oh.
Anyway.
아이씨, 그냥
Blimey, can't we just...
디스클리프 씨도요. 그냥 싹 다 패버리자 같은
He
말을
mentioned
하면
you too, Heathcliff. She told me that if you ever said anything like, "Can't we just give him a good beating and be done with it?"
I love that Sound only trusts Sinclair with keeping everyone together.
이런 광경은
What a
오랜만이네요.
throwback.
청소.
Decorum! I demand decorum! I hope you do not mean to risk having your boy marred.
지금이라도
Withdraw your name! It isn't too late now.
가볼게요.
I'm heading in, father.
33rd candidate, Bao of the Jia family.
앞으로.
Come forth.
단테님 준비되셨죠?
Ready, Dante?
Oh!
Yep, immortality.
I don't know.
그리고
And
로슈 씨도요.
what about you, Ryoshu? Huh?
뭐든지 썰고 싶다.
I'm itching to get chopping.
기분이 굉장히
Need to vent
더럽거든.
this shitty feeling.
파우스트 씨.
Oh, damn, Ryoshu's really worked up about this.
괜찮겠죠?
Are you sure they're going to be okay, Faust?
괜찮은 것이 아니라 하더라도 해야 하는
This is
것은
something that must be done regardless of the soundness of its participants.
Faust spoke sternly.
나는 여전히 이 계획이 그리 마음에 들지 않았어.
I still quite detest this plan.
사실 누구도 이 계획을 두 팔 벌려
Let's be honest for a sec. Are any of us are actually happy going through with this?
아니,
Okay. I guess there's one.
Honglu, Ryoshu, and I walked up to the platform. Up close, it was much larger, grander, and more imposing than I thought it'd be.
선을 넘어서 들어오거라.
Enter the fabric threshold. Once we walked past the curtains as instructed, we saw Jia Yuanshun, Jia Mu, and Jia Shang waiting for us inside.
출가의 생에서
What, are we having a party in here?
어떠한 심정의 변화가
What?
있었는진 모르겠으나
Yeah, we're just chilling in here.
It's a little play for it.
Yay!
They're like playing with little cars, like, whee! I know not what in your life beyond the hedges could have wrought this change of heart,
네가 가주에
but to see you aspire to the seat of a hierarch is indeed a sight most curious.
오랜만이에요, 누님.
It's been a while, big sister.
큐사에서의 생활은 무사 평안하셨나요?
Has a life in Q Corp been treating you well?
많은 것을 보고 배웠지.
Alright, that's me. I'm dumb.
Yeah, that is you.
I've seen and learned much,
네가 그랬을
as you must have, Bao Yu.
이곳에
Now,
발걸음을
I see your
하려니까
true reason for returning home
이것이었느냐?
today.
죄송해요, 할머님. 세간에 밝히지 않는 편이
I'm sorry,
좋을 것
grandmother.
같았어요.
I thought better than to let this be common knowledge.
그렇느냐?
So you did.
의사를
Now,
밝힌 이상
now that you have revealed your
물러날
intent,
곳은
withdrawal
없겠지.
is no longer an option.
그래.
Very well.
네가 가지고
Now
온
present the
답은
answer that you brought here
무엇이더냐?
today.
정말 많은 분들이 이 자리에 서서 각자가
I'm sure you've already
찾은
sat through
것에
many,
알려주려 했을 거라고
many people
생각해요.
standing in the same place I am now, explaining to you what it is what they brought.
그러니 번잡스럽게 첫 마디에
So I
말보다는
suppose you would much prefer that I give you a straightforward visual demonstration than make you sit through another 1,000-word lecture.
Honglu gave Ryoshu a nod.
괜찮아요.
Yes, I'm okay.
저희가 그들에게 보여줄 수 있는 답은
Our answer that we may be able to demonstrate before them
단테 씨의 힘으로
is resurrection via Dante's
살아날 수
power
있는 생.
to show them that to
그
us, death
자체입니다.
is but a temporary setback.
그리고 그걸 제일
And a
극적으로
most dramatic
보여주기
demonstration of that ability would be to...
Oh. Oh my god!
I'm just gonna...
Honglu!
Alright. How many screenshots was that? I think that was like 50? I
This
think
is such a fucking sick ass photo of Ryoshu.
God, I wish he'd do this to me. Oh my god, they killed Honglu!
Those bastards!
Oh my... Could you imagine she missed and she hit Dante instead? We know you love blood, but control yourself.
Yeah, Kathy, what the hell?
1 second, I'm just gonna let the screenshots finish.
Alright.
Alright, I think they're done.
그래.
Indeed.
이건
You have certainly
인정해야
demonstrated something.
지금까지 나온 참가자 중에서
You were truly the
지루하지
least
않았어,
dreary part of the
뭔가.
day, Bao
아, 그렇다면 제가 눈앞에서 목숨을 잃는
Ah,
판이
so I
제일
see. The most
효과적이겠네요?
effective way to do it would be for me to get killed in front of them,
그것도 아주 확실한.
without any room for ambiguity. At that,
그렇습니다.
yes.
그럼
Then
저희 중한
does that mean one of us has to make sure that Honglu no longer lives?
야, 허감이 뭐 그리고
Boy,
우리 처음
no need to
만났을
beat
때
around
기억
the-
안 나냐?
1 sec. I accidentally skipped it. No need to beat around the bush. Remember what we did to each other when we first met?
그렇다면
Yeah.
클리프군은
Then Heathcliff, is the implication that you
폭로군을
are still willing to murder Honglu without hesitation?
살해.
Murder!
아, 또
Mate, you really have to put it like...
더 이상 악인들이 아닌 동료들을 해치는 건
That's
싫으니
funny. Verily, I do not wish to hurt my good companions more than I already have.
Aww.
다행이라 해야 할지
It may be a
모르겠지만
stretch to say that it is fortunate, however,
저희 중에서
we seem to have an individual among us who may be able to carry out the task in a most painless, swift, and unburdened manner.
발전을 도와주-
And everyone immediately turned to look at... Oh.
그래서
So...
어떤
The
모양으로
sound she makes, like, ah.
So, how would you like to be cut?
뇌
Where's that fucker
She sounds so
Li
excited.
Hang? Who's he working with? It seemed that slicing Honglu in half did nothing to distract Ryoshu from her own thoughts. You know, I think my interest is getting piqued to play this.
Yeah.
Individual among us who may be able to carry out the task.
Among Us.
Jiamu watched us in silence, motionless in her seat.
뇌까지 절단했군.
You have split his brain in half.
이 아이는
You have irreversibly ended this child's life.
생명보험으로도
Not even
퇴진하지
life insurance shall be
못할
able to
것이다.
bring him back now.
오고.
Bao Yu!
자,
Well
이제
then,
어떻게 나올 테냐?
what will you do now?
뭘 하더라도
You have no
본래의
means to
옷으로
restore this
돌아오지
jade of the
못할
family. For your transgressions,
가문의
you will
보석을 시계
clock, spin it. And so it turned, in one of the most high-intensity situations I'd ever turned it. The muscle fibers, the nerves, the flesh that was split all began to reconnect like a rewinding videotape.
Oh my god.
why
Hit it,
doesn't-
Dante!
Wait, why doesn't this hurt at all?
Oh.
Ryoshu's skill with the sword was no joke. I didn't feel even the slightest bit of discomfort.
Wow! So it was that painless. He didn't feel shit. Ow! That's good. I always get sad when he's in pain.
I
When
doubt
they're in pain.
Honglu
Oh my god, I misgendered Dante. I'm going to hell.
I didn't doubt Honglu even realized that he was dying.
우리 보기가 못 본 사이에
Bao Yu, I truly realized that it's been a while since we've met.
담대해진 게 분명하구나.
He has grown quite bold.
Look at her eyes.
짐승 냄새.
I smell beasts. Dark shadows had appeared outside the curtains surrounding us before I even
Oh.
realized what was happening.
소,
Um.
Rooster,
원숭이,
dragon, monkey.
흑수군.
Yep, it is the
The
Chinese
Heisho
zodiac.
are here.
불도 불사에 해답을
The task was to find the
찾아오라
answer to
하지.
freedom from aging and death.
금기를 무시.
Not to break the taboo and
난장을 피우라 한 것은 아니었는데
precipitate the destruction of our home.
이전에
It has not been long since the family that had once led H Corp was brought to ruin. No arbiter nor claw shall ravage a family of Hongguan again. Jia Yuanshan appeared ready to command the Haishu to kill us, but Jiamu silenced her with a wave of her hand.
기다리거라. 가문.
You will wait. Venerable Jiamu,
부활이 끝나면
once the resurrection is complete, the head will...
그러니 그
We must end this
끝내야
before they...
일각만
Hold for one moment.
판단이 섣부르면
To be rash in
반드시
judgment is to
놓치는
judge
것이
incompletely.
있기만은
I wish
우리의
not to lose
보물과
either
불교
our treasure
불사의
and a
탄생.
clue to immortality. And Honglu was whole again.
Hello.
감사해요, 루시님.
Thank you, Ryoshu. It really didn't hurt at all. And you too, Dante.
별말
NP.
할머니, 그리고 원춘
Grandmother, big sister Yuanshun.
보셨죠?
Did you see that?
제가 찾은
This is the immortality I found.
오지 않는 건가?
Are we safe?
부시불부
If aught to be owed, a swift vengeance shall arrive in time. It is simply yet to return. Jiamu's quiet utterance seems to dissipate the forces that had surrounded us outside the curtains.
가주심사 1차
Jia Baoyu,
참가자
in the first round of the family
가보
hierarchy evaluations,
합격이란
you pass.
가시보
Aw, yay!
Baoyu of the Jia family passes. What trickery is this? I thought he was off on some sightseeing tour away from Hongwon like a jobless rich kid. When did he ever even manage to find his own answer?
1차 심사
Thus ends the first round.
합격자들은
Those who pass must prepare for the second round, set to commence tomorrow.
2차 심사와의
Remember,
간극
the
간
candidates are barred from harming one another between now and the commencement of the second round of evaluations.
이것은 유일한 규칙.
This is your one
That's not
and
gonna happen
only
anymore.
rule. Thus, remember it well. Anyone who dare break it shall immediately be disqualified.
이상.
That is all.
Yep.
As soon as Jia Zhang announced the end of the first round, everyone in the audience seats began rushing towards the first door. Getting mixed up with that crowd's probably not a great idea. Let's get out of here.
네, 저희는 곧바로
Indeed. Let us immediately return to Honglu's room.
And we decide to slip out before the curious crowd swept us away. However, as we turn around to leave,
Uh-oh. Oh god! It's them!
it's the Jia Q in our path. Oh my god, it's my favorite girl!
아, 치우 형님이시군요.
Ah, big brother
축하드려요.
Chi. Congratulations on passing the first round.
도련님도 합격하셨다죠?
Alright,
Who's the gong?
the gonger.
Yeah. The gonger.
Me.
Chi you? Thank you, Kaz.
And now for the next three, will just be you by default. Sound good?
Alright.
Also, I'm glad that you downloaded Limbus. Just be warned. While it is technically still a gacha game. Not as bad though. I think that this game is like you could honestly play it not like a gacha game at all, and you'll be perfectly fine too. I hear that you passed as well, young master. Congratulations are in order, it seems.
평생토록
How is it
가주자리에
that you, young
일말의
master,
관심조차
who has not
보이지
shown an
않으셨던
inkling of
도련님.
ambition toward the seat of the hierarch,
어쩐 일로
suddenly
이렇게
emerged as one of
주목을
its
한
candidates,
번에 받으며
positively
가주자리에
stealing the show?
나오셨을지.
뭐 갑자기 욕심이 날 수도 있는 거
Well,
아니겠어?
you know, sometimes people get sucked up by random surges of ambition.
욕심을 낸 건
Wasn't that
도련님이 아니라
surge of ambition your
그대들의
company's,
회사가
and not
아니었는지.
young Master Baoyu's?
That's true.
Well, if our last meeting didn't confirm it, sure seems like they know us well.
테두리 안에 있자
Have we not
하였거늘
impressed upon
벌써
you enough that
가생에서
you are to
난장을
nicely
피우다니.
remain within the borders? Instead, he sparks such disorder at the fringes of his perimeter.
가시춘의 뜻에
I had
휘둘리는
thought that
걸로
his only role in
상황이
this
끝날
design would be
것이었는데.
to be played as a pawn by Jie Jishun. No more,
죽은
my lord.
도련님을
Perhaps
너무
you
과대 평가한 게
overestimated this young
아니신지요.
master.
아직도 너는
Alright, this is you.
아무것도 하지
He
않아.
grunts.
아무 일도 일어나지 않을
Asterisk,
거라는
he
것이.
grunts.
The Grunter!
The grunter. Are you still of the belief that inaction is a path without consequences?
전에 인사도 제대로 못 드렸는데.
I didn't even get to say hello to you either, Brother Shi.
Earlier.
Earlier, my bad. Bao of the Jia family formally extends his greetings
정식으로
to you.
인사드립니다. 성인이 된 이후로는 정식으로 얼굴을 맞대고 인사드리는 게 처음이네요.
I realize this is the first time we are meeting face to face since I reached adulthood.
그나저나 이와 형님과 경도 씨의
Speaking of which, did you manage to stitch Big Brother Yihua and Mr. Shintao's heads back onto their bodies?
Huh? Heathcliff was the first to let out a flabbergasted gasp before the other sinners followed suit.
홍원의 형제자매끼리는 항상 저런 식으로
I guess
인사를
that's just how
주고받는 게
siblings like Hong Won
일상인
greet
거죠.
each other? Huh?
보차 씨가 유별나게
Seems like Miss Bao Chai was just a particularly nice exception.
탓할 이유가 없는 물음을 던지는가.
You ask a question that deserves no answer.
일말의 준비도 없이 제 차례가 왔다며.
You have arrived here unprepared, and yet ready to cast yourself into the flames of all for the mere reason that your turn had come.
여전히 같은 생각이라면 지금까지
If your mind hasn't changed,
눈에 띄지 않고
then it would have been wise to remain unseen and unnoticed as you were.
네, 걱정해 주셔서
Yes,
감사해요.
thank you for your concern.
관조를 흉내내는
This facade of wisdom and pensiveness worn upon your speech
도통
is truly intractable.
제가 그랬나요?
Do I do that?
Noticing GQ's hand tighten around his weapon, Ishmael quickly jumped in.
아, 1차 심사 통과한 후보자께
Oh,
주기로
in case you
나온
forgot, there's a rule preventing candidates who pass the first round from killing each other. Hopefully, I'm not the only one who remembers that.
계속 위협적으로 나오신다면
Don't bully us! Don't bully me!
저희도 다음 수단을 쓸 수밖에 없다는 점을
If you're going to continue to bully us, don't be surprised if there are consequences.
오티스 씨,
Otis, you finished the preparations, right?
지원군들은
The reinforcements are
지금
standing by at the
건물
gates.
앞까지 도착한 상태다.
우리한테
Shut up, Heathcliff!
What reinforcement?
그래서
Which
섣불리
is why
행동하는
I'm
것은
warning you
이차
that
선발에도
taking any
쓸데없는
rash action
무력전이
prior to
벌어질
the
수도
start of
있다는 거지.
the second round could result in a pointless skirmish for both of us.
허장성세로구나.
A loud boast from an
애당초
illusory army in
무력은
an empty
처음부터
fortress.
내세울 도리가 아니라
Though I believe that
생각한다는
sheer might is hardly the quality one should flaunt.
여기서 너희와 겨룰 생각은 없다.
I am not intent on fighting you here.
가보. 제 그릇에 맞지
How about
않는
you?
것을 담으려 한다.
You will beget great suffering by endeavoring to embrace beyond your abilities.
그러나 부딪혀
Yet if
깨어지고
he still wishes to
싶다면
challenge and be
그
broken,
또한 순리를
then perhaps that outcome is
성례해야죠.
simply meant to be. And with that, they turned around and left us. Seemed that they were here only to give us a warning.
조마조마했어요. 가치우 씨랑
Yeah, well,
그 흑수들이랑
we would have won. What a relief. I thought we'd have to fight Jiaxi and his Heisho pack.
눈치챈 것 같긴 하지만 합은 좋았네요, 오티스 씨.
It did see right through us in the end, but hey. Nice teamwork, Otis.
무례하게 짝이 없는 놈들.
What unbelievable impudence.
말하는 내내
Did you
우리는
notice how they
쳐다보지 않더군.
did not even glance at the rest of us throughout the entire exchange?
No.
Zhu Baoshai peeked out from a pillar before walking up to Honglu.
The creature.
1차 심사 합격한 거 축하해 보호가.
She just appears from a pillar. Like some kind of gremlin.
가주대전에 나올 줄은 꿈에도 몰랐는데.
You passed the first round. I'm so happy for you, Baoyu. Seriously, what's going on here? I didn't imagine in my wildest dreams that you'd be participating in the family hierarch war.
보차 누나도 1차 심사에서 합격한 걸
Congrats to you too, big sister Baoshai, for passing the first round.
나한테 숨겼을 정도면 모두에게
Gathered from the fact that you hid it from me, you really didn't want anyone to know, right?
맞아. 아마 나 때문에
Yeah, I imagine that must have kicked up quite the ruckus of everyone.
괜히 미안해지는
Now I'm starting to feel bad about
본의 아니게
this.
속인 셈이 되어
Somehow we end up lying to everyone.
뭐 어때요? 뻔뻔해지자고요.
Don't beat yourself up over it. Own it instead.
이렇게 된 거.
Ultimate gaslighter.
가주대전에 나가게 된 걸 다행으로 여기다.
Well, if it's all the same to you then, I want to say that I'm so happy that you decided to take part.
왜냐하면 내가 가주대전에
I was
나간 사이에
worried that you might have already left Yuan so far away from me again by the time I was finished the family hierarch war.
너무
That wasn't too
섭섭하잖아.
bad.
그러니 가주대전에서
So I'm glad that we'll get to spend some more time together, even as contestants.
마주치게 되면
Don't forget to say hello and give me a wave if we ever run into each other, okay?
Zhu Baoshai left us to rejoin her faction, waving sweetly as she did so.
Okay.
God.
The screensaver is just Hong Lu getting cut in half.
Oh, not for me. Oh, I wish that was it. Why do you get that? You don't even like Ryoshu.
I think she's cool. Also, we're doing another reading one, cat.
Shishun.
Jia Shishu.
돌아오셨습니까, 도련님?
You have returned, young master.
좋은 밤.
Hey, Zirin.
스핀.
Yep. Good evening, Zirin.
Jiren bowed wordlessly in the same detached coldness we sensed earlier. She did not seem at all excited about her master's success today, nor did she appear to be concerned about him.
보옥 도련님께 서신
A letter
하나가
has arrived for
도착했습니다.
you, young Master Balyu.
너무도 확연하게 봉투에
You
인장을
didn't even try to hide the
뜯고
fact that the
있다고
envelope was
생각하지
tampered with, did you?
전달하는 것까지가
My responsibility
저의
was to
일이고
deliver the letter.
온전한
To
형태로
protect
지켜야
its
한다는
integrity
건
was not one of
제
my
소임이
obligations.
아닙니다.
홍로
It's
씨,
not my job.
이분 당신의 시중.
괜찮아요.
Honglu, are you sure she's your maidservant? It's okay.
틀린 말은 아닌걸요?
She's not wrong. Ah, are we getting like another like Heathcliff and Nelly kind of thing? Except hopefully she doesn't betray you.
I think she's too
Jiren.
apathetic to betray
Jiren,
someone.
can I ask you something? Jia Ling promised to play the rock tossing game with me, but I can't find him anywhere.
Okay, before I even continue this,
Yeah.
what the fuck is rock tossing game?
We throw rocks at people.
We throw rocks at each other.
Mods, throw rocks at them.
그게 그러니까요, 도련님.
That's
지난번에 숫자를 어디까지 외우셨죠?
well, let's see. How many numbers have you learned so far, young master?
그때
Jiren,
나랑
Shirin and I learned up to 10.
Then he'll be back after 100 nights
밤까지만
sleeps.
자고 나면
Sleep 10
돌아오실
nights,
거예요.
10 times. Then that's 100
백이라는
nights.
건 10밤 보내는 걸. 와, 그렇구나. 수비는 엄청
Wow,
똑똑하네.
that's so cool. Jiren, you're so smart.
Aw, it's nothing.
자라나면
It's something we all learn
자연스럽게
growing
되는
up.
것이 수빈.
Aw, baby Honglu's so cute.
10밤을 10번 넘게 보냈는데
I wonder what traumatic
다른
event
건
will
여전히
been
코빼기가
bestowed upon
있으니까.
thee.
Jiren, I slept 10 times 10 nights, but I still don't know where Jia Ling's gone.
제가
Did I say that young master
가령
Jialing was to
돌아온다고.
return?
100밤까지만 자고
Mm-hmm. You said he'll be back after 100 nights.
Oh,
100밤 가지고 사는
100 nights is
택도
hardly
없어요.
enough, young master.
한 밤은
It will take at least
지나야
1,000
거의
nights,
각고를 당했는데.
given what they did to him.
그렇구나.
Well, I'm gonna raise the volume for my game a little bit. It sounds low to me, but it could be just my headset.
I see.
수비는
You're smart as always, Jiren.
가령 도련님은
Young
수년이
master,
지났지만
it's been years, but
여전히 몸이 썩어들어가고
young master
있대요.
Jialing's body is still decaying.
지금은
He has
몸의
lost
절반이
control of
넘는
over
부위를
half
쓸
of his
수
body.
없대요.
What?
저번에 내가 시킨 대로 환약을 주었는데
Even after he was fed the boluses I sent him.
도련님이 주신 환약은
I was told to relay that your
아무
boluses were
쓸모가
useless,
없었대요.
young master.
뇌까지 같이 썩은
The
거라
decay reached his brain, and I
원래대로
overheard the other
회복될 일은
servants
거의
gossip that it
없다고
is impossible to
다른
recover
식솔들이
from such a
말하는 걸
wound.
들었고 몸이 전혀 재기능을 하지 못하는
The
거예요.
body is functionally dead.
죽는 게 나을
Death would be
것 같아요.
preferable, in fact.
그러니까
Oh.
So
이제
give up your
헛된 기대는
naive
갖지
hope
마세요.
and forget about him.
수비는 언제나 똑똑하네.
You're always so smart, Jiren.
관리자님.
I will now read the
그럼
letter,
편지를
Executive
읽겠습니다.
Manager. Alright. Yeah.
Sure.
As I stood there pondering,
Yay! Childhood
Otis-
trauma.
Otis walked up to the front with the letter in hand.
소드 과장이로군.
This is from Manager Saud.
여러분, 1차 대전을 합격했다는
Hello everyone. Heard you managed to pass the first round. I wrote this letter before I heard the news actually. You wouldn't even be reading this letter if you hadn't passed.
이편 뭐야?
The heck?
축하 인사는 접어두죠.
Well, let's save the celebrations for later. The real game starts in round 2.
다른 후보들은 이미 2차 대전.
The other candidates must have already been making alliances, strategies, sharing information about the next round.
당신들은 어디에
Meanwhile, you guys stumbled around aimless and alone before returning to your lodging, and here you are now, reading my letter.
이 인간 어디서 지켜보고 있는 거 아니야?
Is she watching us from somewhere?
그래도 안심하세요.
2차전은 여러분
But not to worry, for your team specifically, round 2 doesn't require much strategizing.
난전이자 연전이니까
Because it'll be a messy and continuous battle after battle.
항상 하던 대로 싸움만 하면
So battle on,
됩니다.
as you always do.
Huh?
당신들이 가장 자신 있는 특기
It's what you
중에서
do best, right?
아니,
Hold on.
더 자세하게 말하고 싶은
I would like to go into more detail on this letter, but I'm sure this letter will be, and has been, most likely intercepted by someone from the candidates' clans and coalitions.
여러분은 지금
So in order for you to obtain your objective, you have to rely on what we've learned and gained so far. Your intuition and fearlessness.
다시 한번 말하지만 저희의
Like I
목표는
said earlier,
똑같아요.
we have but one purpose.
2등을 하여 황금가지를 얻는다.
Contextual clues suggest that the one purpose is implied to be come in second place and obtain the golden bow.
그럼 물러가도록 하죠.
Well, that wraps everything up then. Oh, one last thing.
편지를 허락 없이 읽은 자들에게는 대대손손 저주가 내릴 것이고
Nameless curse, whoever stood their eyes upon the contest of this letter without authorization shall be struck down with the curse of misfortune that lasts generations upon generations. The arrow shall there be ever be successful in any endeavor regardless of nature.
The bottom part of the letter has been torn off. Huh.
무시무시한 끝맺음이네요.
She wrote an entire part just to talk shit to the people who were reading the letter. What a way to end the letter.
So, does anyone know what to expect in round 2? That letter really didn't help with anything at all.
자세한 규칙은 현장에서
It would be
직접
better
들어보는
to
게
learn the exact
제일
rules on
정확한
site and
판단이에요.
hear from the organizers themselves.
듣는 귀와
It is likely that there are forces who already have their
어디에서
eyes and ears on us.
관리자님,
Executive manager,
문 앞에서
there's someone
인기척이
by the door.
느껴집니다.
It's a pizza guy.
하자마자 기습이
Right on cue, eh?
그건 아닐 거예요.
I don't think that's what this is.
Damn it! You grab your weapons and prepare for battle. It's your girlfriend, Boogie Woogie.
Done.
Despite a rush, the person by the door was no other than Jia Shishun. She wore an expression that we had grown quite familiar with by now, an interesting combination of annoyance and disappointment.
혹시나 싶었는데
Why do I never
역시나
expect anything better from you anymore?
이렇게 덥석 문 열어주는 꼴을 보아
You're just opening your front door to anyone without even checking who knock. Just like that.
저 근데 저희 서로 말 안 하기로
I thought you were
했던
done
거
talking
아니에요?
with.
우리가 좀
Yeah,
조심성이
we can be
없긴
pretty
했지.
heedless from time to time.
We're
하지만
stupid.
저희를 죽이러 올 암살자분들 중에서 노크를
But I don't think anyone who intends to kill us would have the decency to stand and hesitate in front of my door, wondering if she should knock or not.
아까
Fuck, you got me there.
가주전에서
Earlier in round 1,
가모랑 원춘원이
you had yourself killed in front of Jiamu and big sister Yuanshun, didn't you?
그리고 다시 살아났던 거고
And revived yourself in front of them too, I presume. Right.
그렇게까지 하는 이유가 뭐야?
Hello, Asher.
Hello.
Welcome. Why even go that far, huh?
오빠는 왜 갑자기 가주가 되는
Hydration for everyone! Drink!
Drink with abandon? Is it the only thing permitted in our existence?
Yes. What's gotten into you, brother? Family hierarchy, really? Why now? Why all of a sudden?
봐봐 지금도
I can tell just from the look on your face
누구보다 가죽 따위엔 관심 없는 듯한
that you
얼굴을
couldn't
하고
care less about
있으면서
becoming something like the family hierarchy.
정말
Is that
저들이
really
시켰다는
it?
게 다인 거야?
That they told you to do it?
시춘 만약에
Shun, imagine, just for the sake of it.
만약에
What if what if,
우리 모두가 1등이 아닐
like,
수도 있지
what if
않을까?
our actual goal isn't to come in first place?
그걸 누가 믿어?
Do you seriously expect me to believe that?
그렇지?
Right? Totally. Heck, I wouldn't buy that either.
아무튼 포섭이나
I love
협상을
Radia.
해온 건 아니야. 그건
Anyways,
이제 오빠랑
I'm not
죽어.
here to ally or
두 번
parlay
다시
with you. I am never, ever doing anything like that with you again, brother.
곧 밤이 찾아올
It'll be
거니까.
nighttime soon, you know.
달빛도 제대로 들지 않을 만큼 어두웠잖아.
And your room's always been so dark because you barely let so much as a ray of moonlight in.
곧 초대받지 않은 객들이 급습할
Seems like
거다.
she's warning us that we'll be visited by some uninvited guests soon.
이 상황에서
You sounded so quiet there.
제일 눈엣 가시가 된 오빠를 가만
Did I?
놔버려둘 리가 없지.
Yeah, for a little bit.
That was weird. I didn't do anything, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're good. You're good. Yeah.
Good.
What?
Sorry, I was waiting for you to talk.
Forgive me for this, but whenever you're ready, please read this to the tune of Steve's Lava Chicken. Oh my God! Hold on. I say less. Bam,
Oh
bam,
God,
bam.
they put it in my chat too.
Child! Trauma! It's child trauma, yeah, depressing as hell. Ooh, lost a loved one, yeah, you're ringing the bell. Not having parents that'll make you feel bad. Growing up lonely is incredibly sad. There you go.
Wait, they redeemed it in my chat.
I wanted to do it.
Oh,
Now
right.
you have to do it.
Yeah, because it wasn't barking, so you wanted to do it, huh?
I always have to bark. Let me do something.
Child, trauma, it's child trauma, yeah, depressing as hell. Ooh, I lost alone, yeah, you're ringing the bell. Not having parents home, you feel bad. Growing up lonely is incredibly sad.
Are you ever considered writing lyrics, Bees? That was really funny. That was well done. You did the hot dog, the samurai dog one too, which is really funny.
Anyway.
You, me, childhood trauma. What are we gonna get? More trauma, of course.
Parody box.
I'm reading this now.
Alright.
Yeah. No way they're letting you a sudden unforeseen variable. Spend the night in peace.
But didn't you warn us early in round 2 that candidates are prohibited from hurting each other? I see.
서로를
The only thing
직접적으로
that
죽이는 것만
matters is the
피하라는
exact
뜻이었나?
wording of the law, not the spirit of it.
맞아. 우회적인
Right.
경로를 통해서는
They won't intervene as long as the candidate's not trying to kill a fellow candidate. Literally with their own hands.
그러니 오빠의
So don't trust
시각도
anyone,
믿지 마.
even your maidservants.
직접 여기로 와줘서 고마워.
Thanks for coming here in person, Zishun.
내일은
Tomorrow we'll
정말로 적으로 만나는 거야.
we'll really be enemies.
이제 와서 바뀌는 것도 없을
I know
테지만
it's too late to change anything,
내일이면
but tomorrow,
Yoshishun stumbled over her words, tread off, then turned around and left as though she swallowed what she wanted to say.
사실 아가씨께서 여기로
아, 왜?
발걸음한다고 하셨을 때
Did we
세
actually
번을
get away?
말했습니다.
Yeah, I'm away.
I think you were doing it. Yeah.
When she
Yeah,
expressed a
way.
wish to visit you herself, I made 3 attempts to talk her out of it.
저의 위치에서 세 번이나
It was highly
말한 것은
impertinent
가당치
of
않은
someone of my
일이긴
station to advise against her 3 times. Yes, but
그만큼 아가씨께서
I implore you all to know that her
쉽지 않은
choice to come
선택을
here
하셨다는
was
걸
not an easy one.
알아주십시오.
실례인 질문일 수도 있지만 그쪽 상황은 좀 괜찮으신가요?
I know this question can sound a bit nosy, but are things okay over there?
최선을 다해낼 생각입니다.
We will face the trial to the best of our abilities.
부디 마주칠 일이 없길
I wish with all my heart
진심으로 바라겠습니다.
that our paths will not cross tomorrow.
동감이요.
Man. And I share his sentiment.
저들과는 서로 해를 가할 일은 없게 되길
I wish not to ever bring harm to them, nor they to us in turn.
뭐 그게
Well,
생각만큼
whenever-
마음대로 되겠나?
When's anything gone as we wished, eh?
That's fair.
But Heathcliff sounded just as uneasy.
That is true.
Chat,
True and
no,
real.
No, I need she shouldn't live. The bingo sheet, bro. The bingo sheet.
Jishun's gonna die. Oh my lord, it's so over. Intruder! Intruder! We're killing people! Okay, what's the
Wait.
level recommended? 52?
Oh. Now Hong Lu's a forced party member. What?
I think we gotta start leveling up our guys. a
Oh,
little
that's
bit.
really cool.
What?
Hey, look in support.
Wait, what? In the support? Sorry, I was leveling up some of my ideas.
Look in support for Hong Lu for this one.
Okay. Back to the drive. You said support, you said?
Yeah, for Hong Lu.
Team support? Rentals?
That's really cool. So like if you don't have friends who are putting it for support, you can the game just supplies you ones too.
Oh.
Oh, that's great! Finally! I've been asking for this because it was so annoying in the previous Cantos. Do they come with egos? And they come with egos!
This is
And they're tier 4!
based.
That's cool!
And that's pretty based, Project Moon. That's pretty
cool.
based.
That's really cool. Anyway, before
I
you
turn
start
into a
it,
hot anime frog girl.
anyway, before you do it, could you put full stop Hong Lu on your support?
I'm a lord.
Could you
I'm
also
not.
could you also put egos on them too, if you don't mind?
This girl. She's not even like a level up to like 55.
That's fine. I just need a really good Hong Lu. And I'm gonna be honest, I just never have played with full stop and I wanted to play with it.
Alright, you're getting a tier 1 soda ego.
Only...
I'm just, you know what, I might as well. I have so much thread, it doesn't even matter.
Fine, you get the Hong Lu, but you only get tier 1! Still, that's really cool. I'm so glad that, Project Moon isn't like other games where they're like, you need all these characters at max or you're not allowed to use it. That's really nice.
Yeah, I didn't even add the egos like I said it was. There you go.
Okay.
There you go, should be ready.
Thank you.
Now I get to drive. I get to go to Lexivation. Never mind, I accidentally hit Lexivation on X.
Let me just make sure.
Okay, intruders, hit ready.
I'm just checking
and
to see if it. Yep, it worked. So it should show.
We're good,
now.
right?
There we go.
Let's do this.
Thank you.
Average level 52. We could be fine with 52. I think. I think we'll be fine. And if we have trouble, then we can go back and level up. I'm on dialogue, by the way.
Yeah, just give me a moment. I'm just setting this up properly.
책임은 모두
지위를 받는 건 오랜만이.
그러든가.
나를 네.
드디어 내 차례냐?
솜. 맛있는 경험을 기대하지.
Oh, moon, once it waxes and wanes. Oh, water, once it fills, it overflows. For all lights must go out, the night is still.
It's time.
오감을 곤두세워라.
Sharpen your senses.
어이, 이 건물에 침입자가 올 수 있는 경우.
Hey, what are some known infiltration routes in this building that our enemies could use?
일단 상대 쪽에서 암습을
Anywhere,
하는
really,
마음을
as long as the assassin's willing to put their mind to it.
한 번은
There was the one time when one of them suddenly appeared from under my bed.
What?
그건
That's kind of terrifying.
This guy was trying to was getting assassinated even before then?
Poor kid.
Ryoshu, who was actually puffing her cigarette as the sinners were looking around in full alert, suddenly pointed up. Up. Ceiling. Someone just landed above us.
Holy shit, she has such good senses. Ah, so if they're hiding in the ceiling, there must be more waiting for us just out the door.
Honglu spoke casually, as though he was expecting to have them join us for tea or something. Impressive. You're sharp. The sinners all whipped around and swung their weapons toward the voice, but the assassin dodged back with ease and began chugging with it from a gourd in his hand.
Who the fuck is this guy?
Wait.
I think we saw him in the trailer. He was like a drunk.
This smells like...
Is
that Saw drinking on the job?
He just like me.
술까지 못 마시면
Who's this guy?
I don't know who he is.
No, is it like who's voicing him?
You, I assume, if he's gonna be
Okay.
recurring.
Give me a break. I'm an old guy on a night shift. I say I deserve a drink.
목표는 가복 도련님 하나다.
I'll target young Master Jia Baoyu. Let's kill him quick and call it a night.
With that, the enemies began flooding into the room.
We flooding. How many enemies are here?
Could you imagine? It's just the sweepers again.
Oh my lord, Ward.
Yo, these guys look cool.
Furtive, although assailants. Slash bleed. They do bleed. They're a bleed. They're bleed gang.
The bleeders.
The bleeders. When hit during the combat phase, plus 10 during damage for the turn. When hit during the combat phase on Clash Win, 20% damage. They prioritize Hong Lu. They deal low morale effects. They'll deal 30% more damage with counterattacks. So when they're on low morale, you should be careful of their counterattacks.
Another season where sinking is bad. Yippee! Okay, not bad, but that's funny.
I think you can win that, Hong Lu.
타겟 포착.
Hero. What does Kiro mean? You keep saying it, Wolfie.
I think they're trying to say the frog thing. The frog girl says from My Hero.
Oh, I love the
Ghetto,
frog
ghetto.
girl. She's so cute. Let me go get my juice that turns you into Wolfie. That's a... You have that? Who's your seller?
The assassins pull out swords. Fucking Hong Lu pulls out a gun.
No wonder he's winning the Hierarch War.
갑니다.
By the way, they're slash fatal. So,
The good thing about slash ideas.
Kurokoma,
Never-
6-man would actually go nuts here, probably.
Except for oh, were you gay before you were a frog?
승리로 이끌
Always.
I think this is the trailer from the I think the music.
This
from
is
the
yeah,
trailer.
this is a song from the trailer for sure.
Yeah. What does Honglu use? Oh yeah, you want.
Nope, that's not what I wanted.
God, the music is so good.
Absolutely.
What does this company not do well? Tutorials apparently, but you know.
피날레를 준비했지. 꿰뚫려라.
Yes, you lost the clash! He lost the clash!
Who lost Clash?
Lineage Resolve.
When does the comedy start? This is the comedy!
The comedy is that I'm here.
이런 모습이던가.
Not very funny.
합격장.
The mod critiquing funny is wild.
이 정도로 나와 검을 맞대?
God.
Yeah, there's so many of them.
이 혈투를 승리로 이끌
There's 12. It's this is the normal amount. What?
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize how many there were. Blown to pieces. That man is gone!
타겟 포착. 1시 반.
아류산 초평을 펼치 갈라지도록 실밥이 터져.
Anyway, how are you doing, Crimson?
합격장.
Did the bullet shoot twice?
What, the bullet that I shot for,
Maybe.
full stop,
개인적으로
T-Codes? Probably.
It was
He
probably
retreated
head-
for it.
It was probably headshot, I'd imagine.
It was probably the bullet, like what that happens to the bullet. It like has like an extra casing that also like breaks off it because I think they use like special ammo.
Yeah, because it's ammo that like is like that's color fixer ammo.
Yeah.
And he somehow just has it. Yeah, they never actually explained that.
So now that the Hong Lu is, sorry, the Heathcliff is gone, he can still do support damage from the back lines, even when he's not on the field.
He can do support from the back shot.
Hong Lu loves supports from his partner from the back shots.
Also, Crimson, I'm sorry you having to deal with anxiety right now. I do hope that gets better. God, we actually ran out of Bloodfest. There is nothing for Otis to drink. Either that or Radia.
Shouldn't have been weak to slash, buddy. Alright, they're dead.
I didn't even have a poise team and full stop did the more damage than everyone. That's funny. Oh, next one's just a battle.
I'm battling.
I'll go in like I'll start when you're starting. Just that way, like we'll finish around the same time.
I will start now.
Oh my god, hi Gucci! It's been a while. How are you doing? Also, I have to restart the battle anyway because I accidentally put Kurikomo instead of full stop. How come I can't collab? I'm sorry.
Yeah, Kathy, what's up with that?
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. There are very few people I actually enjoy collabing with. It sounds really harsh, but that is just sadly the truth. The God damn it! The Lithuanians got to your chat now.
Kathy's so mean.
Yeah. I'm the meanest. God, I'm already struggling. Then the game just started.
How bad is it? Pretty bad.
Just kidding. Yeah, I know you were. Don't worry.
You won that clash. It's okay, Marcel.
I'm never up this late, so I really get to see you. Yeah. Kathy, when's the Binding of Isaac stream? Probably never. It'll happen when there's something when I have a hyperfixation on that game again. I'm gonna be honest. I've been playing mostly only Limbus and Warframe and 14. What's going on your end? Are you winning?
I'm always winning. I believe in Don's clash. I believe in Don's clash. Oh my god, Don, never mind, Don. Don almost had it. I'll give it. I'll give
God,
her that.
has Ishmael won a single clash, bro? God and Radia is like very close to death, but my only healing egos are on Radia, so...
Protect your boyfriend, Heathcliff!
Binding my Isaac to the wall with duct tape.
That's not winning, is that? 26. I don't have anything else to clash it with, though. Oh. I kind of have no choice. Don't die, Hong Lu. I have a bad feeling that if you die, the game just ends.
I think they have a debuff if that's the case. A debuff that'll like tell you.
Yeah.
찢겨라.
다음 목표로.
How does the reload on Honglu work?
Honglu work? I don't really remember.
Because I know Solemn Lament just reloads like on his own.
꿰뚫려라.
But I think for full fraught you need to
I think you I think it's the defense skill.
so you do have to take a turn to do it. Okay.
It has to be at 0 ammo though.
완성되었나?
Yeah.
너희의 무기로 이 혈투를 승리로 이끌.
긴장하셨나요?
Yeah, I have to reload them.
그럴 땐 크게 심호흡을 하면 도움이 된답니다.
Excellent. Everyone's dead except for these 4.
점 찍었네.
I got a mental debuff on right now and it's permanent. Simply cleanse the debuff. Silly.
Cleanse.
갈라지도록.
Bro did not buy QSS. That's crazy. Straight up binding it.
이제야 완성되었나? 이제야 완성되었나?
I got a mental debuff. Is it from watching the stream?
Oh.
Mods? Kill the mods.
오랜 목마름도 어버이를 향한 죄책감도
Alright.
피를 마시는 순간에는 생각나지 않을 거다. 그러니
Are you still in the battle or?
마음껏 마셔.
Almost done. I think everyone's literally staggered.
우리가
All
이룰
right.
수 있는
I will give it a
유일한
moment.
꿈이니까.
I think the only guy who's alive on their team is staggered. Oh, yeah, he's the only one left. And his life. Oh shit, this is a shared chat? Yeah, hi.
Yeah, it's been shared this whole time.
So generous.
I'm so generous.
Before we go on to 17, do you mind if I go grab like some water again and like throw away some of this trash?
Yeah, sure. I will do a luxcavation while you're doing that.
Okay, tell chat some nice things about, I don't know, Limbus Company, I guess.
Let me tell you. You ever just been straight up companying it, but you can't, but you just want to Limbus it too? Anyone? Y'all ever had that happen? Probably not. Limbus Company, very good game. Boo! Get off the stage! No, I won't. It's my stream, damn it. I apologize to the Plum Lemonade Occurs community. That's fucking great. About to Bimbus my company. Nah, I really like Limbus. As much as it's a gacha game, and I don't really like gacha games, I feel like most people... that was one of the things I was a little worried about when streaming Limbus, admittedly. Because when I said I'd do like a week of streaming gacha games, I could only do I think like 2 days of it. And then I stopped. Because, oh my god, I'm sorry to everyone that plays Wuthering Waves. I mean this in the nicest way possible, your game is terrible. I am so sorry. I hate Wuthering Waves. It was probably like the most apathetic I have ever been to playing a game. I have never played a game that felt so uninspired. Until then. I'm so sorry. It was not fun. I thought the combat was very boring. I didn't like how it felt like if I said it was boring and brain dead. I got hit with the "you're playing wrong," which
Sancho says, "Brow," by the way.
you're just in time. I was just talking about other gacha games.
What other gacha game?
I was just talking about how I was worried about streaming Limbus at first because how I hopped off of Wuthering Waves the way I did.
Ah, I see. Also, are you ready for Night Ambush too?
I'm just finishing this excavation.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna level up with some of my sinners while we're at it.
I didn't watch you play Limbus because I've only done it one other time. And I think it was just for the, no, 2 times. I did a Mirror Dungeon stream, and I did the one of the Kantos I was on. No, Withering Waves. Wuthering. I think you might have just been busy around that time. I really do not like Wuthering Waves. I don't... There's a lot of games I've... like, gacha games I've tried, and, like, some that I actually, like, look at for the... like, characters and all that. I think, honestly, a great example of that is Arknights, funnily enough. Which I mostly just, consume from... Peach and Deathmore.
Yeah.
Because I think the characters are really cool. There is not a single character in Wuthering Waves where I felt that way, except for like that one character who had that trailer where they really emphasized her tongue. That was it.
You talking about the girl in the suit?
I think so.
Of course.
Maybe should have put a content warning. Available now on Steam.
Yes, David.
Shit.
I'm ready.
Okay. I'll come started.
Night Ambush 2.
Night Ambush, baby.
Oh, it's an air fight. It's like literally just an air fight. Oh, well, there's dialogue. It's actually got the dialogue. Let me know when you're at the dialogue.
All right. Love not playing games but consuming content about them because the characters are silly. I mean, that's how I consume some games. All right. I'm here.
I'm gonna read this like I'm actually gonna take a drink of my water, not alcohol.
You can pretend it's alcohol.
What? Still working on it.
It seems that we are continually underestimated by our foes. Shi Yihua made the same mistake. You didn't seriously think that we would be defeated by such a pathetic force, did you? Oh, sorry.
Well, I thought that was the old guy.
I'm dumb.
I'm sorry.
We reached the 2-3 hour mark, so this is what's happening.
Pipe down. You're giving me an early hangover.
That's not how alcohol works.
Don't you compare us to that little troublemaker of the Shi family, will you? Be careful, Otis. His combat capabilities are leagues beyond those of his companions.
So that's why he's so sure of himself, I see. Identify your name and allegiance.
Really? You think I'd just tell you all that if you asked nicely? Working in this line of business? I have no name nor allegiance to give you, friend. Though I have no name to give, I have a title that others took the liberty of giving me. You tend to pick one or two of those after surviving for so long. He who emerges with a liquor bottle, only to fade into the nightly shadow. The world has deigned to call him the Night Drifter of the Drunken Palm.
D&D, name. Alright.
Let's see what your business is.
Oh, they're just all going after Honglu.
It is all bleed, baby. Way to open throat chugging. What? Well, I'll hook this won't do it. A 50% HP recover the stagger and end this turn. Oh.
He has a big move, I imagine.
Heal for 2% damage for every 1% missing on itself. Oh, okay, so later on he just becomes kind of a problem. And this is a focused battle, so we are in for it now. He doesn't seem to have any passives that give him any benefits for having clear. And in turn, in his unit, if to hit Hong Lu, the skill gain 3 offense level down. Okay, so he's gonna try to go all for Hong Lu every time. All right. Then, well, you know what we gotta do. Prioritize protecting the boy.
Oh, that's kind of annoying. Okay. Because he rolls a 5, so I can barely clash with anything he does. But I will try my best. Also, apparently he takes... If you get his sanity down, he takes more damage from unopposed attacks.
전부 쳐죽여!
He also seems to lose sanity on clash lose.
Yeah. Nice. Emerso? What the hell? Don! Don, you're killing me. And Sinclair.
Oh, are they losing clashes?
They're losing their clashes, like little goobers that they are.
Swig also heals them. Oh.
That's great.
He loses it, though, if he loses Waterfall. He has 2 of them, so...
Don could probably do that. Sinclair more like unclear. Sinclair is fine, maybe. I'll just go with the unimposed there. That's gonna hit Hong. That's gonna hit Hong Lu anyways. All right. Hope for the best. Or not. Or not. We're just gonna lose that clash. Oh my God! Just lose all your clashes, guys. Sure. You guys have to win 1. They're all losing their clashes, can't they?
Aw, unlucky.
Except for Hong Lu. Hong Lu's the only one carrying right now. Hong Lu and Heathcliff. So much for the blade lineage. Oh my lord, that one guy staggered Hong Lu immediately. What attack!
Oh my god! He also staggered Hong Lu in 1 attack.
This is a problem. The problem that I'm having is that these guys are gonna hit Hong Lu, whether I want to or not. And Hong Lu might just die right here. Actually, I might have to reset this fight, maybe? I don't know if Hong Lu dies, if it's just over. I'm trying to see if they have any of that. Those, I didn't say it is.
재미는 없겠지만 그렇게 할게요.
These guys just lost so many clashes in the very beginning, like for like no reason. Maybe I should just level them up. I have enough to level them up all the way to 53 and 55, so I think that's might be it.
And attack, offense, defense, give 1% for every bleed on the target.
The one person who doesn't need to win the clash with that attack, and Hong Lu's dead. Or not dead. He didn't explode into blood, so I don't know what's gonna happen to him. Bro, what is... Oh? Oh my god! He just assassinated Hong Lu, by the way.
Did that end the thing?
It did not end the fight.
여기구나.
It was kind of sick, though.
By the way, his big move is not Unbreakable Coin, so...
이 정도로 나와 검을 맞대?
너희의 무기로 이 혈투를 승리로 이끌게.
Doesn't really say how many there is left.
It's only this wave.
떨거지는 잘라낸다.
되는 건 즐겁네요.
I brought him down to his second phase, I believe. Killed one of his guys.
Also, I am so sorry, chat, for not reading what you guys were saying. I've been looking in and out, though.
I've also kind of been ignoring because I've been really focused on this fight. Oh, he's back.
감내해야 할 고통.
Oh.
That's kind of cool that they had a whole animation for him doing the big move.
Victory?
What?
이젠 네 놈만 남았다.
Wait, are you finished the battle?
No, not yet. Who's he going for? St. Clair. That's fine. St. Clair, you can pray, I guess. I'm gonna go try to kill him before he does anything.
Alright, chat. If you want to see what's going on, go to Peach's... Peach's... Actually, wait.
Oh.
I'm not gonna bring it up on my stream. If you want to watch, go look at Peach's, but... I'm gonna just... Because I'm curious what is happening here.
The little bastard heals. Ha ha ha. Don's so fucking cooked. I think Don could totally does this. This is such a hard I don't know what happened. It's just I think we just lost so many clashes in the very beginning.
Yeah, it's a momentum fight.
Yeah, and like they just kept losing every clash.
It's really worse, especially if you lost the 2 sloth skills that he has, or that he does, because that's how you actually prevent him from getting his heal off.
Is which one?
He gets like a buff he gets with like the drinking.
Yeah.
The gourd. He loses the resource on Clash Loss.
Han's dead. But yeah, like in the very beginning, everyone just kept losing a Clash, and I was just like, Jesus fuck.
Yeah.
And now, what? Why do we win? Oh, are we at dialogue now?
Are you?
Yeah, I'm at dialogue because he's like drinking.
Is Otis saying anything?
Yeah, what it's saying? Yeah.
Did you not? Did you not notice the part where Honglu got eviscerated?
I did, but like, no wait, that happened first. I told you he died immediately because he got fucking. He like lost like more than half his health to one attack. I think full stop might be weak to slash. I'm not entirely sure. I didn't check that.
Is Otis saying, "Ho, you're next"?
Yeah.
Okay.
He is.
We're at the same point.
I mean, yes, she is. My bad.
And the last one.
Strangely confident you are for someone who has failed to protect her master.
He doesn't know that the sinners can come back from death.
Well, now I've claimed young Master Valia's life. I should be free to clock out. There's no coming back from a crushed brain. Real shame. He had studied under my tutelage. He could have almost matched me in skill.
And the intruder disappeared from the room, without another word. And after a brief break, I revived the dead sinners.
대체 어떤 가문에서
Just who could have possibly sent him?
아까 그 가치오라는 놈이 보낸 거 아니야?
Could be that Gio blood from earlier. You saw the way he was glaring at the rich boy.
아까 홍루 씨를 보고 눈빛이
He wasn't the only one glaring daggers at Hong Lu, you know. Hi, Hong Lu. Sorry we let you die.
야, 괜찮냐? 혹시
Boy,
정신이
you alright?
거면
Your brain's feeling
또
funny.
다시 시계
Ask him to
돌려달라
turn
해.
the clock again.
아니요. 조금 생소해서.
No, it's just that it feels new to me.
원래는 여기서 습격이 있을 때마다
Whenever I was attacked in here, this building felt so infinitely vast.
그런데 여러분들이랑 있으니까
But now that I'm here with you, it feels so crowded and alive.
그게
And that's funny how.
우리가
Well,
있으니까
I imagine he's saying that he's happy we got his back. To paraphrase. Bait used to be belief. Is that red condensation?
Is that the red condensation?
가야 할 곳으로 보내준 것뿐이죠. 보이는 걸 베어냈을 뿐이고요.
How did Kurakomo Honglu do more damage than everyone? What? That's not how that works. Anyway,
He clip carried that entire fight.
Jiren.
도련님,
That's Reed.
떠나기 전 여하차를 타려니
Is that the assassination of 87?
Let me know when you're
I'm here. I'm good.
Alright. Young master, I have brewed some Noor tea. Will you imbibe some before departing?
안 마시겠다고 해요, 홍루 씨.
No way, Hong
편지
Lu.
거 잊었어요?
Remember how the envelope we received
아무도
yesterday was
잊어서는
torn
안
open?
된다고요.
Refuse it.
저는 괜찮아요.
I'm okay. I love some tea, Zirin. Thank you.
네,
Dies.
도련님.
Yes, young master. Honglu sips Jiren's tea.
그러다가 혹시나 차 안에 무슨 독이라도 있으면
Hey, that tea could be
아무리
poisoned.
계신다 해도
I know we have
너무
Dante here, but you're being too reckless.
단테님이 계셔서 아무 생각 없이 마시는
I wasn't
것은
being
아니에요.
reckless on account of having Dante around. If I was,
단테님이
and if it
꼭
had
약을
really been
드리는
poisoned,
거니까요.
I would be needlessly hurting Dante in the process.
그저
I just,
수빈이 이렇게 무뚝뚝하게 되었어도
even if she's become a lot less friendly, Jiren is still Jiren.
문제 없을
So I
것
thought it would be
같았어요.
okay.
That's when I realized that Jiren's odd change of character was reminiscent of those we'd seen earlier in the back streets of District 8. Jiren went through a lot of revivals, didn't she?
맞아요. 제 가장 가까운
Yes,
시종이라
she's my
값비싼
closest
보험을
maidservant.
들었었거든요.
So she was the most expensive version of a life assurance. Oh!
So when you say Jiren's still Jiren, you mean that her memories are intact?
I think it's very cute that Honglu cares about Dante. That's true, Army. Yep, life insurance doesn't actually decay your memory.
하지만 점점
But still, you'll slowly
풍화되어 간다고 해요.
erode away,
거센 바람과
like a stone weathering merciless gusts and rainstorms.
서서히 작아지고
The memory shrinks and shrinks, slowly losing its definition, until the form itself is lost.
아, 한때 그러한 모양의 바위가 있었구나. 나는
It only leaves a faint sensation that the stone was once there, until it was no more.
하지만 전
But I hope that faint sensation remains a warm remembrance to Zirin, at least. Hi.
Jiren quietly cleared away the tea set. We could not tell if she had heard Honglu or if she cared at all, if she did. Regardless, we left her to her job. Made our way to the palanquin that was waiting to take us to the round 2 venue.
사활을 건 전쟁을 앞두고 있을 때
Been marching out to meet your
가장 먼저 해야 할 것은
foes in a deadly war. Normally, most sinners would have laughed Otis off for being over dramatic, but today, they're all listening intently to her every word. We've already had several close run-in. What?
I was gonna say, I just had an idea. What if we get a drunken master ID?
Oh my god, that'd be... Who do you think it would be?
Drunken Master Heathcliff.
Oh, that'd be too obvious.
Give us another Hobo Cliff,
Or
please.
hear me out.
Second Hobo Cliff.
Drunken Master Dawn.
I would also be down for that, but I'm down for any Dawn ID.
Or Drunken Master
Roddy.
Faust. I think that'd be funny.
Not Radia crying in the corner because sadly, I tried to include people who haven't got an ID yet this season, and Radia just got one.
Big and greedy Radia getting 2 IDs. Okay. We've already had several close run-ins with the candidates and their factions, and even the formidable Heisho pack. Those experiences were more than enough to convince us that this was the time to take her seriously.
추적의 정보에 대해 알아내는 것이다.
We must first learn as much as possible about our primary foe,
우리에게 제일 위협이 될 만한
the one that poses us the greatest threat, if you will,
가치요.
and that is GLQ.
그자에 대해 아는
That's the big guy.
So let's list everything we've learned about the individual so far.
잘린 사람의 목을 들고 아무렇지 않게 경고한다고.
Well, we know he has no problem with blooding his own hands. Right, grab those decapitated heads.
저희와 시춘 씨 쪽을 가주대전.
And we know that he tried to ensure that both our team and Jishun wouldn't participate in the family hierarch war.
자로라는 강한 흑수, 자공이라는
We were also aware that he is flanked by Zilu, a mighty Heisho, and Zigong, a strategist.
더군다나 어제 보낸 자격도
And it seemed like he was the only one who sent the assassins from last night too, right?
네.
And he's really trying to get rid of us.
그러므로 서로 견제를 해야 할 인물은 확실한 것 같네요.
We need a hobo team besides Heathcliff. Okay, who hasn't got an ID this season? We got Gregor and Radia, and we're getting one for Faust. Heathcliff already has a hobo ID. Otis already has a Heisho Pack ID too, but I don't know. Hold on, I'm drinking water.
Drunken Fist Ishmael.
Oh yeah.
Drunken Fist Otis.
What do you mean? Yeah,
Drunken
we
Fist
know he's definitely
Merceau would
wearing
be
to us.
interesting.
Merceau would also be interesting. He's definitely weird to us. So we should also stay on guard.
아시다시피 이곳 대간호는 오래전부터
As we all know now, Dangnuan is led by 4 ancient and great houses. The Jia, the Shi, Zhui, and the Wang. Oh, big yawn, I'm sorry, I'm tired. Ever since the time before my birth, this place was a den of political intrigue, a jungle where a single misstep could spell your death. Today, the Jia family holds the most power and influence among the 4. Oh, we got art.
Aww.
Which means when I was on top of the world, afforded of life, of luxuries, and leisure, the kind of envious life that everyone looks up to and aspires to attain.
치우 형님은
But Big Brother Shui,
그 바닥 아래에 있었어요.
he was beneath even the rock bottom of the same world.
바닥? 무언가의 비유요?
Rock bottom, a metaphor for aught, perhaps?
비유가 아니라면
If it isn't,
바닥 아래에
then I
있었다는
presume he's
것은
implying
누가
that someone
떠밀었다는
pushed
소리처럼 들리는군.
Hugh to the depths.
네, 많은 손들이 벼랑 끝으로 밀어냈으니까.
Yes, many hands pushed him toward the cliff until there was no more room for him to back up into, until his only remaining choice was to plummet.
치우 형님은
Brother Shi is the last surviving descendant of the annihilated Kong family. So he's not from the family that he's saying his name from? Okay, I'm sorry, I'm just calculating my head. Yet his surname was was it not?
어머니 쪽이
His mother was from the Kong family. How?
아마도 그 사람을 밀어낸 손 중에는 제 것도
My hand was
있을 거예요.
probably one of the many that pushed him off the cliff.
저는 홍루 씨가 그럴 만한 분으로는 보이지
You think you're that kind of person to do something like that, Honglu?
애써 덮어주시지 않아도 괜찮아요.
No need to make excuses for me.
할머니와 어르신들의 어여쁨이 있어.
Envy and jealousy came from my grandmother's and the elders' favoritism.
까마득히 높은 건물이 있었기에
And when there is a zenith, so exists a nadir or nadir? Nadir.
Not sure.
I don't think I've ever seen that word before.
벗어날 수는 없으니 받아들일 생각이랍니다.
Hiding won't let me get away from it, so I'm going to accept it.
Hongru remained placid throughout the entire reveal, as though he's making some innocent commentary about the weather and the clouds going by. In fact,
엄지와 붙어먹은 거.
watch out for the ones working with the thumb, too.
You're really worried about that, huh?
It was Ryoshu who appeared more agitated than he was.
엄지? 아,
The thumb? Oh, that walking brick shithouse from earlier?
She really is American.
Oh, yeah.
Li Hang. Lei Hang, I think she said.
I think it's maybe Liang.
You're weirdly worried, Ryoshu. Don't you usually just...
강할까?
It's because he's powerful. Silence descended in the palanquin. Has Ryoshu ever called anyone straight up powerful before?
No, that's why we should be
No one
worried.
replied. Yeah, like usually she's just like...
Yeah, that's why we should be concerned.
Even with Ricardo, she was like... She didn't even really outright say it. He's like, shit, I'm dying tonight.
What
Alright.
the heck? Why does this seem familiar?
What sounds familiar?
No, just this area. Like a liminal space to me.
It's
It's
from the back shots.
It's from the back rooms.
Anna?
Like Dream Barbecue?
Oh, like maybe that's why it looks familiar.
Maybe.
We have arrived at the venue for the second round of Yal. Wait, did you load in?
I did.
Okay. We found ourselves at some kind of deep subterranean area with multiple lifts.
This looks like hell.
Inside it. Some contestants were already rising on those lifts, but most of them had elected to remain down here to quietly and furtively discuss their strategies. As for us, we were slowly getting used to our presence, drawing the attention of every single person in the room the moment we entered. Contestants must now each board their lifts and ascend.
Okay.
Well then... Oh, sorry. That's you.
Well then, should we get going too? I feel like we're drawing way too much attention, so let's...
But we were stopped by a voice calling us.
Hey, it's me, Goku!
It's you, Peach!
Oh, who is this? Lin Dai. We saw them in the flashback, I believe, right?
I believe you are voicing them.
Yes. Okay. Wait, really? Okay.
Well, I think because we said next 3.
Oh,
so-
right. Big Brother Bayou. Ah. Dayu, I'm saying these names incorrectly. I know, I'm aware. I haven't figured it out. Also, the sad music's playing. Have you been well? It's this creature.
I'd seen a child who looked just like her a few times in Honglu's memories. I remember her beaming at Honglu as she made a mound of petals with one hand.
She seems a lot less happier.
Yeah, age tends to do that to you, you know?
No, yeah.
But now, she looked on at him without a discernible emotion, a spear in the very same hand.
대요. 네가 가족회견에
Dayu,
참여하게 될
I
줄은
didn't think you'd be participating in the family hierarchy war.
잊으셨나요, 오라버니? 예나 지금이나
Have you forgotten that my family cannot exist unless we are in service of greater houses?
지금은 설씨 세가에서 칼을 쥐고 있을 뿐입니다.
I am but a blade serving a clan from the Shu family.
그렇구나. 보차 누나 내에서
I see. For big sister Bao Chai's family.
네. 그러니 앞으로도 남은 날 동안은
Yes, I will be fighting in the service of others to the last of my days. Dayu.
Honglu took a step toward her, but she raised her hand and pushed him away.
Oh.
It was not a threat, but her gesture carried such implicit resoluteness that it brought Honglu to a stop.
대요. 나는 곧 대관원을 떠날 거야.
Oh, flashback.
어르신들께서 세상에 나가
Dayu, I'll be departing Dangwon soon. The elders have commanded me to leave here and experience more of the world.
떠난다고요? 대관.
What's this expression? You see her face?
She's literally you!
No bitches? Damn, Bayu, no bitches? That sucks.
No Bao Shai?
No about shy? Damn. Nerd.
Pikachu surprise
You're-
faces.
You're leaving Dangyuan?
제게는
Uh?
어떤 답도 해주시지 않은 채로
She can hear your search history!
Do you leave me now? Still refusing to illuminate me the truths about that day.
왜,
Why?
왜 계속 그렇게 웃고만 계시는 건가요?
Why don't you stop smiling like that?
부디 다시 돌아오지
Then-
않기를 바라겠습니다.
I hope you'll never come back here again.
한때는 정답게 지내는 인연이었지만
We shared an intimate bond once, yet all is for naught.
지금은 하늘에도 땅에도 얽매이며
Now I am unbound by the heavens, unbound by the dirt.
이 마음엔 기쁨도
Still
슬픔도
lies this heart of mine now,
않아요.
with emptiness wrought.
꽃이 필 때는 그것이 사랑스럽지만
A blossom may be lovely now, but its wilting sharpens the blade of woe, the blade of hurt.
차라리
Our meeting
처음부터 만나지
never should have come to pass.
너는 언제나 듣기에 어렵고 슬픈
You always say things that are so difficult and saddening to hear.
제 장례는 일찌감치 치렀고
My own funeral was held long
뒤늦게
ago,
오라버니께
and
인사를
now,
드렸으니
having met you for the final time,
부디 이곳에서 서로 죽을 때는
when we meet our end here,
형체도 남지 않게 되는 한
may we
줄기
each become a
되어
lone thread of formless smoke, to be scattered to the winds.
With that, Dayu walked away from us.
Oh, are you? Why are you so quiet?
Am I?
You get quiet out of nowhere sometimes.
I feel like I'm talking normally, so I don't know what's going on.
Depends on your distance of the mic, maybe.
Maybe?
Dramatic much?
Do
Yeah,
I
a little
sound quiet
dramatic.
now?
No, you're good.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't do anything, so I don't know what's up.
Looks like I forgot to introduce her to everyone.
소개를 미처 못
She's someone with whom I had a brief connection in my childhood, though I guess our reunion was made under pretty unfavorable circumstances.
누군가의 호의로 이곳에 왔다.
She came here in service of another candidate.
Means that we'll be the enemies the next time we meet. Yisang trailed off without vocalizing that sentiment, and I sighed. No, and sighed. I can't sigh. Dante doesn't have a mouth.
인연이란 건
Connections are such fickle things, after all.
Honglu muttered with a faint hint of loneliness as we entered the grand lift, enclosed by 4 pillars. The lift rises, ploddingly. When I looked down, I could see the other candidates, still waiting for their lifts, looking up at us, the candidates whose fates may or may not intermingle with our own in this battle.
Oh, that's the crazy boy.
Chiabayu! You will never leave this place alive, no matter what it takes. We will cut off your head, no matter what it takes. Someone screams bitterly from beneath us, but the lift does not stop.
누군
Young Hong Lu?
우리가 앞으로 만나게 될 자들은
Are we to battle villains henceforth in this quest?
저들에게는 저희가 악인인
But to them,
것이겠죠?
we are the villains.
그렇다면 저희에게도 저들은
Then are they
악인인가요?
to be evil in our eyes?
의미 없는 분별이네요.
It's distinction without a difference.
분명한 건
No,
앞으로 만날
whichever
자들
is the case,
중에서는
I'm pretty sure that
적과 아군을 구분하는 것만큼
trying to draw a clear line between enemies and allies won't mean much.
Seemed that we finally arrived at our destination as the lift slowed down. We were greeted by.
I really fall into the delirium. I thought her spear said send nudes for a split second. Yeah, she wrote it last minute for Zishun, obviously.
We were greeted by a sight that, at first glance, appeared as though it belonged outside, but we were still clearly within the confines of Hongguan.
Oh, we are, because it's like a little box. The fuck does this seem so familiar? I don't know why it seems familiar to me.
Underneath the blue sky were two metal gates leading into a massive looming structure. Red lights flickered ominously around the building.
이 넓은 공간을 건물 바깥처럼 꾸민
Looks like they decorated this huge space to look like the outside. I can't even fathom how much money they must have poured on this project.
가조 심사 2차전.
Family Hierarchy Evaluations Round 2. A disembodied voice echoed from the speakers with a buzz.
시작.
Begins now. The door to the lift that carried us here closed shut.
이곳이 어디인지.
Oh. I finally recognize where we are.
와본 적 있는 곳이야?
You've been here before?
여기는
This place
옛날에
is
공시 가문이 운영하던 구
the site of former H Corp that was once headed by the Kong family.
아직 그때의 상처가 채 아물지 않은 곳일 텐데.
What was that?
이제 새로운 피가 또 덮어지려.
This place still bleeds from the wounds made then. I wonder if we will be spilling fresh blood over them today.
We are surrounded by the loud and crowded bustle of the teeming audience. Is Honglu smiling still, as he always has since our first meeting?
Huh?
I turn around to face him, only to see a
What
much
is the fuck is
younger
going on?
Honglu. Deep sorrow in the child's eyes was about to overflow, as if he was ready to burst into tears.
Those fucking images were fucking crazy. Oh, we're done. Yeah, baby.
Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what we're waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo!
Hey, chat, check this out. Watch me extract one more time.
Oh, one moment. I'm just checking over to make sure. Yep. All the EX completed. All right, we're extracting. You said.
I'm extracting. I extracted hand.
Well, I'm extracting one.
Kate, you have done goofed me. What have you done to me?
I didn't do anything.
Oh, it is a gold.
Oh, what'd you get?
It's a duplicate Yi Sang.
Which one?
Oh, it's another gold. And was that another gold or was that two golds? It's Hobo Cliff. What the? Yeah. I got so many duplicates. That's crazy.
Yo, wait, no, free shards, free shards.
Free shards. Where are we at in shards? Damn, we have so many for Heathcliff. I mean, we're gonna shard the Gregor one and the Rodion. 2 fake outs. That's kind of sad. Pretty depressing pulls. But hey, we're done. We finally did part 1. I'm so thoughts. I'm excited. I want to know more about Hong Lu. I think we met a lot of interesting characters, and I think we're about to see us get ever so closer to seeing that Hong Lu distortion on my bingo sheet.
Yeah, you wish.
How was the drunken boss fight? Like so many of my guys lost clashes in the very beginning, but we still beat him in the end on the first try.
잘 됐네.
I don't think it wouldn't have been. It was like not bad. For some reason, I decided to solo it with Sync Otis. It took a bit. Yeah, I don't know. We did okay. But so many of my sinners just kept losing the clash, and I was like, fuck. It was fine though. In the end, it didn't matter. We just won.
What do we think from the story?
story-wise, well, we got a lot. We got some Ryoshu teasers about the thumb. We finally see the thumb. We're learning a lot more about how Hong Lu's family seems to work, but also there seems to be a set like a little bit of like both fear and like kind of like this, like they just treat him kind of like an object. Am I getting that right? Where they just treat him as that treasure, but they don't really see him as who he is.
I mean, yeah, I think that's kind of what it's meant to be. He's to them, he's nothing more than a you know, an heir.
Yeah.
It's kind of mirrors a bit like what's her name? Akemi from Blue Eye Samurai. Where a lot of her character art is her trying to be more than just that like daughter to be married off.
Yeah. But yeah, other than that, we found out more about as always, the city being brutal. Don is still very gay. I don't know how much gay it's gonna get. But we crossed out Don Yuri because we've come to the conclusion that fair enough.
Yeah.
We'll say that's fair. Also, Jihuan was there. So we are gonna get that Hong Lu Jihuan fight that I know we're getting. What do we got? Anything to say?
Ryoshu, Kanto teaser. I now do not care about the Twink anymore. Please, Ryoshu Kanto, give it to me.
It's not gonna be for like another like half a year.
We're not getting it. It'll be a Christmas present.
I'm super excited for this week. As far as I know, I think that the way we're gonna do it this week is we're probably gonna do like Friday, Saturday. Because now that we know that it's probably it's better to do it in 2 parts because we get really tired after a while. Especially me, because I've been. PM fans love Christmas. Oh yeah. I go to work and then I come back tired, so I think it's a good idea to split it in half.
Yeah.
Hell, I'm already tired now. I last in seeing Claire and Virgilius to go read Leviathan.
To be fair, you also had a interesting day, to say the least.
Who?
You.
Oh, yeah.
At least emotionally.
Day was kind of... Yeah, I got really stressed. I'm good now.
Yeah. How long did that take us, though? Let's take a gander.
3 hours, basically.
3 hours, and we did 4 hours yesterday?
Yeah.
Okay. Minus like an hour.
A lot more dialogue yesterday.
Minus an hour of setup.
Yeah.
That was 6 hours.
Yeah, it seems about right.
So we'll have to do it over 2 streams.
Either way, though, yeah, looks like we're gonna be in some sort of battle royale. Thanks for the head pats. Coming.
You're gonna need it for the battle royale.
My head pats are gonna help me for the battle royale. I'm calling right now. Ryoshi's gonna say something about battle royale because she's mentioned it before.
God. Ryoshu.
Why am I being turned to a puppy? We are not even like.
I don't know. Why are you guys doing this, guys? The stream's gonna end.
Yeah, they're literally gonna end.
Anyway, final words or?
Final words. Get pet. I'm. Hello, Hazel.
Hello. How are you, Hazel? Welcome in. We literally just finished the Kanto. Or at least part 1, anyway. One thing I will say. I think I was gonna say this. I was trying to say this yesterday. Again, it really do feel a bit similar when it comes to Honglu sometimes. At least with the
What do you mean?
expectations. Oh my god!
Why do you
Thank you for the raid, what the hell? Hello! Hi, Hazel, thank you for the raid.
Now we have to keep.
Unfortunate timing. Thank you for the follow too. I hope you all are doing well. I hope you had a good stream. I assume you were playing
Hazel
Limbus as
Zero
well.
on is now following. Thank you. Less than 3.
But I was gonna say,
Yeah.
something that we were playing Halo.
Hell yeah!
Which Halo? There's only 2 wrong answers.
Halo to you too.
Growing up in a first generation immigrant family is you get a lot of pressures kind of like that.
Yeah.
So especially the part where they're like talking about seeing the world. I get that one a lot from my parents nowadays because I don't tend to go out as much as I used to. It is very much like surface level relating with the characters, but you know, I thought I would point it out. And I assume you're talking about Halo Reach.
Yeah. That's what I assumed too. It was
Yeah,
Halo
that's
Reach
the first
is the
one in
first in
the
the lore. Actually, it would be like Halo Wars. Didn't Halo Wars take place before Halo Reach? I don't remember.
Me when my Halo is War.
Me when my Halo is I'm tired and EP.
Halo Wars is after 4. Oh wait, maybe.
Oh, really? Huh. I didn't realize that.
Hey, since we're on this topic, do y'all know Halo Spartan Assault by chance?
I've heard of it.
Because I remember playing that one once when I was looking for demos to play on Xbox Live because I didn't have games. And I didn't know what it was. Anyway, do we want to raid anyone or not? I'll probably raid regardless, but...
Yeah, sure. Send me a name and I'll go raid.
Let me just check to make sure that it will actually work.
And then I'll say hi and then I'll like pass out.
Thoughts on gambling? Gambling is like giving me money. You should always do it, regardless of the consequences. Dang me, when I raid, didn't know you were ending. Nah, that's my bad.
Okay.
Twitch has a thing where like you can pause raids, but I always forget to do it, so that's my bad. But thank you, genuinely. I really appreciate that.
I hope you have a good night, Woofy.
I hope you have a good night. Let's go see. Will it work? Yep, it did. All right, I'm gonna go send you who I'm raiding then.
Okay. Oh my god, 4 a.m. Have a good night, Hazel.
4 a.m.?
4 a.m.?
I hardly know her. I'm sorry. Here's the... I sent you the link.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. I'm actually surprised how many people I actually have in here. Thank you, everyone. I really appreciate you coming by.
Good night, y'all. Good night.
Peach will be playing Ace Attorney tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Forgot. I'm doing Ace Attorney with Jess tomorrow. It's Ace Attorney night, baby. Let's go.
I'm probably not doing anything. I'm
hitting enter. Now the raid is set up.
All right.
More Peach Attorney. Yeah.
Anyway, thank you all. I really appreciate everyone who came by. Thank you everyone who followed. Peach, what's your final words?
All
right. Bye, chat.